Good morning, Miss Shauna. Welcome back.
Hello.
L to the lows to you too. Lord have mercy.
Hello. I'm back, y'all. I keep saying I'm back, but then don't be back all the way. Be back.
Well, it is good to have you here with us
Yes.
today.
Yes.
Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Okay, commercial.
My little creativity was going
I
down.
see.
It's funny because I had that one and I had another one which I love equally, but the other one it was more fun. It was very fun, but it was it was good.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, Miss Angie. Hey,
Hey, Miss
Tina.
Angie.
Hey,
Hey, Tina
Sean
Shelton.
G.
Welcome in, everybody. Tina Shelton,
Yes.
happy belated birthday because I think your birthday was like 1 day or 2 days before
Yeah.
mine. But I think I
Yeah.
caught you last time on your birthday, and then your daughter. I think when I was on last, your daughter had a birthday, but yours was coming up, right? So anyway, the point is, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya.
I'm trying to
Happy
get the
birthday.
things. Now it won't come. There we go.
There we go. Yes, I love it. And then one of these, right?
Yeah. Oh no. It's this one. It's these.
Oh,
Like,
and that won't do
okay.
it. Like, what the hell?
Is it gonna? They're like, what the heck is going on?
It's looking at you saying, hell no.
Right.
It's your
Like,
fingernails are too sharp. It's like, I
can we
don't
get
like your fingernails.
close? I know. It
Kidding.
won't do the balloons.
I know. I love it. That's crazy. Anyway, there you go. That was a personal one. And of course, happy birthday to me too, because mine just passed. Mine was
Yes.
on Monday, and it was a good one. Absolutely. So welcome in everybody.
Everybody.
We appreciate it.
Yes.
So Miss Shauna, what have you done with your time since we've been gone? Because it's been so long. People need to catch up.
It
What have you been doing,
has.
Mama? Tell us.
Let me grab the mic.
Can we talk? Can we talk?
Yes. I have been working on the new planner, everybody. The
On a
new
what?
planner is available for pre-order. The hard copy, not the digital. If you're waiting on the digital, you're going to have to wait just a little bit longer before the
Can we give them a
release.
preview? Can we give them a preview, Miss Shauna?
We can give them a preview.
Hmm.
And all astrology lovers, get ready to unlock the secrets of the universe with the 2025 Astrology Adventure Planner. This all-in-one planner features astrological transits, moon phases, journal prompts, and so much more. It's your guide to manifesting your dreams while staying aligned with the stars and planets. Set powerful monthly goals, track weekly tasks, and reflect with thoughtful journal prompts that help you stay focused and inspired. Pre-order now and make 2025 your magical year yet. Pre-order today. Pre-order your 2025 Astrology Adventure Planner today at goddesspower.net. Again, that's at goddesspower.net.
Nice. Somebody's giving me a run for my money with their commercial skills and their editing skills. I'm telling you.
Boy, did it take forever. I'm telling you.
Well, I'm glad to hear that because I'm not the only one then. Because I tell you, it takes a long time. It's a 30-second or whatever, and you're like, it took a lifetime.
It did. It did. I had to come back to it. I was getting frustrated. I came back to it. I had to do the walk around the house. What is going on? I recorded it. It don't sound right. We got to chop it up.
Yep.
But this is the end result, you guys. So this is what I have been working on that has been taking up my time. There are a lot of new features, a lot of new things in this planner. I did some things that's different than the last one. And I'm really, really excited about this one because it comes with more information, another breakdown, and some extras. Okay. The extras are
Extra. Extras? Do tell, Miss Shauna.
extra.
Do tell.
The extras are extra. You just got to get it to find out what they are.
Oh man, you're a tease. Oh
I
my
know,
gosh.
I
Lord have mercy. I was
can't
like,
tell you. I know.
and she
But
didn't even
here's the
tell me.
thing.
She didn't even tell me. It's like, what is this?
Oh,
Sean,
you
it's
know
just you
what
and
it
me. We're
is.
just talking, just you and me, just you and me. No, I won't tell anybody. You can share with me right now.
That's the trap. That's the trap. See, Don is always looking out for y'all. I'm telling you. But listen, scan this code, the click on the link, pre-order, because it's gonna be, going quickly. But you also have the digital. But if you want the hard copy, once again, just scan that code or click on the link in the chat. Easy peasy of shipping it out. It's the same concept of, I'm shipping it to you. It's not shipping from somewhere else. Okay.
Explain that to them, Shauna, because I think that that's a really important thing to know.
Yes.
Most folks, and let me give a little preamble first before you go on.
Mhm.
Most people, like with my book is sold. I do sell personally, but I sell on Amazon. So when you order from Amazon, when you order my book, it's being sold and printed from Amazon, and so you get it from Amazon, not from me. Shauna, explain how yours is different.
So because I did not go through Amazon. I am doing this from a third party purchasing place like Amazon, but it comes to me. After they're published, they come straight to me. I'm the one that's packaging it up. I am the one that's sending it out. So when you do make your purchase, it is literally through me, and it will be, and it's priority. So you will get it within 1 to 3 business days after the processing.
And Miss Shauna will sign every
Yes.
copy for you guys, so you know it's from her specifically. And more importantly, she'll give some Shauna energy. So there's going to be
Yes.
Shauna energy. Is that Shauna? Is that Shenergy? Is that Shenergy?
That's Shenergy. Shaunagy. That's Shaunagy.
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 No, you just
But
didn't.
yeah,
Do
scan this code. You're gonna see this throughout the whole day, and it's easy peasy as far as in pre-ordering. If you ever pre-ordered before, this is nothing to you.
Exactly.
Yes.
So again,
But this
remember,
is what I have been working on. It takes
absolutely.
time. It takes a lot of time, especially doing a whole year
Yes.
of all the astrology stuff.
But explain again for those people who didn't order this last. Let me.
Okay.
You exactly. I'm going to tell you because I am disconnected in that regard. So I can tell you
Yes.
when you get this adventurer astrology document, this journal, this life path vehicle, okay, is what I'm calling it. Because what happens is when you open it up, you're going to see not only a calendar on every month, you're going to see a calendar. The calendar is going to have little icons on each of the days in which something significant in reference to astrology, in reference to the stars, the whatever it is there. Underneath that, you see, and let me know if anything changed because I'm telling you, because I haven't seen the new one, but I have some new ones. I own one of the old ones. I own 2 of the old ones. Anyway, so underneath the calendar is a breakdown to tell you what the little icons meant. Mm-hmm. There's some other stuff that makes you aware of what the month is going to be. Then there is a journaling part of it, and the journaling part of it, if it's like last year, there's some questions that are prompted for you. Is that still this year too?
Yes.
So it helps prompt you and give you some
even deeper this time.
Oh, nicer. Yeah. So it gives you
Mm-hmm.
some ideas and direction and kind of gives you something to think about as you're putting together your month. And then there are every week has some areas for you as well. And it gives you questions. It gives you some things. So where you can then ask yourself, what is it I want from this week? What is it I'm
Right.
looking to do for this week? And therefore you're putting your thoughts in paper, and therefore you're holding yourself more accountable. So you're also helping yourself to make sure that the things that you're doing for the week and for the month are in alignment with what the astrology is saying. So you're not trying to fight uphill. Well, I'll give you an example. Say we're going through a retrograde, and
Mm-hmm.
a Mercury retrograde, which will mess up electronics and everything else. And you're saying, oh, this week I'm going to buy a computer and it's going to work fine.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm going to rewire my network, or I'm going to change some networking. And then you see it says a retrograde. Well, guess
Right.
what? You now know that maybe this isn't the week, or if you do, know that if you do intend to buy it, even though you know it's retrograde, that you're going to
Mm-hmm.
have a little stumbling block so you don't get frustrated. So the good part about it is you're learning the energy for what's coming at you. And again,
Mm-hmm.
this is what I say in the daily download all the time. It's not to fear the energy, but when you know what
Right.
is coming at you, be it good or bad, you can then use that to your advantage. And therefore, if you're having a messy time and you're like, damn, why is my life so messy right now? What happens? And then you look and say, well, damn, astrology, of course. So now I need to
Right.
learn to figure out, how do I tailor my conversation? How do I keep
Mm-hmm.
my mouth zipped when I need to during that time? Because I know that energy. Well, Shauna's giving you the roadmap to what the universe is sending you way energy wise based on what's happening in the world. And then you then can use that energy as you plan out your week and saying, why am I working against the energy instead of going
Mm-hmm.
for the energy? You see what I'm saying? So,
Right.
I'm telling you that's and the best part is, if you're like me and you forget a lot of things, or you say I'm going to do it but you don't, by putting it on paper, you make yourself accountable to you. And
Mm-hmm.
then you're saying, I didn't fulfill what I needed to do. I need to get my shit together. Excuse my French.
Boom.
Got to get and I got to get it done. So again,
Absolutely.
there's many
Yeah.
reasons why this is such a very useful, functional thing. And again, somebody who bought one and actually wound up with two, and I'll explain. It was a very innocent thing. But when I first got it and downloaded it and I put it on my computer, I said so cleverly, I'm going to put it in a folder where I won't forget it. Do you know?
Right.
Do I know myself? So I said, Shauna, I surrender. I cannot find this damn thing. And she sent me another
No
one on
problem.
the computer, because at
Yes.
that time it was electronic version as well. And I'm like, I need, and so the good part is that she's like, yeah, you already bought one. I'll send you it. No problem. That's
Yes.
why I have two. And guess what? Eventually I found the second one.
Right? Oh,
But
you
you know what?
did.
I did. I eventually found it. Because I have a new computer and I'm moving things around, and I'm like, oh, how clever was I by half? Sometimes you're clever by half, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
So anyway,
What is us? Which one call it said the QR code isn't working right? I got it up,
let me test it.
Bonnie.
Say what?
Yeah, the QR code is working right, Bonnie. Because I just did it.
Happy birthday. Yep, mine went there. It takes you to, yeah, exactly. Oh no, mine
Yeah.
didn't work. Mine said, "Who's that damn handsome man on that computer?" That's what
Oh,
it was.
it
Mine
did.
jumped up and asked that question. I like my phone.
Right?
Who's that man with that goddess?
Let me. Yes.
All right,
I got
Tina.
my.
All right,
I
and then
got. I
share.
got
See, you're
my
going to share.
straight. Yeah. I straightened my hair. Well, I straightened it earlier, but we was okay today. No, we no curls in the front from the gym. But boy, I had to come back this quick and lay it down. I was like, whoa, just let me get this part together. I don't care about this part, but just let me, because right here in the kitchen, when we get to pull it, child, it's curly.
And Miss Shauna had a workout today. She was telling me, I think I'm okay to say it, but she had a
Yes.
workout today that put her through the ringer. And so when she looks this fabulous after being put through a ringer, I'm jealous, because I haven't done a damn thing all day except let my dog out and text a few people. And then she's like, oh, I did this and this. And I'm like, okay, I'm a slob.
Yeah.
I get it. Even my
Shoot.
clothes. Look at this.
Oh no, it's
I'm such a
fine. You
slob.
are fine. I wanted to dress like that. I promise you. Matter of fact, I was like, what am I putting on? I don't need anything tight right now. I don't want nothing hugging me. I just want to be loose.
Exactly. But you know what? With all this, it doesn't matter because I'm bringing this and the energy.
I know that's right.
Yeah. And if you all missed last night, y'all need to go back. And I'm telling people, but no, I'm serious. If you ever wanted to watch a non-Hollywood, okay, because I have to stress that, folks. I mean, Hollywood does mediumship well. I wish that's how it worked, okay? But if you ever wanted to watch a true set of mediums do their thing, not their thing, their thing, because it's like another notch. It really was like, wow. I mean, I was part of it, so it sounds egotistical, but I'm telling you, sitting through it was an amazing experience. And I'm going to put a little link up in a few minutes that's going to take you to, if you choose to see it. But again, it's our last night's live. We had Angie and I were live together at the time. Angie pulled from the spirit. Actually, she didn't pull. I think that's not fair to the spirit. The spirit came in and told us, "You're going to read me." And Angie's like, I'm there. I'm good with that. And Angie dealt with the spirit, and I was kind of doing something and distracted. I was listening, but I wasn't listening because usually when somebody reads, I try to let them do their thing. And then I'm picking, and all of a sudden he's like, hello, you pay attention too. And I'm like, oh, okay. And it was interesting because we both had his energy, and it was a young man who came in, and we were reading, and it's interesting because I'm like, he was very crystal clear with so many things that made sure that his mother knew. And his mother was brought in by him as well, because his mother needed to hear the message on that day. And when you listen, you'll see why, because as we get further in, the mother discloses why that day was so emotional for her. Okay. And I mean, he gave us his name. He gave me the number 16, and I'm like, why 16? Was he born on the 16th or whatever? And she's like, no, that was his number when he played baseball. And it's like, damn. And then he gave me his aunt's name. And it's interesting when you're in the reading, in the moment of the reading, you're wanting to, the person receiving it wants to be able to, but they're looking and hoping the information that they're wanting is going to come through. And he throws something out, and I'm like, is there an Ann or an Annie in his life? A woman in his life? No Annies, no Anns. That wasn't his girlfriend. I'm like, no. Is there an Ann in it? And she goes, oh, that's my sister. That's his aunt. I'm like, hello. It's like one of those things. At the moment you're focused on hoping to get the information you want to come in, and he's getting confirmational information that indeed we are connected to him. And at one point, even Bonnie joined us, and she joined in. So you'll have a chance to watch 3 mediums connected to one spirit, delivering a message that the mom needed to hear, and healing. You ever been to a church when they do an altar call? This was a mediumship altar call. This is a mediumship.
You had to call in the other pastors to come.
Exactly. So again, if you have, I will put I'll make a QR code and pop it up later. When we get to readings and things, so I can do it and not be distracting, and Shauna can do her thing while I do that. But the good part, you have to watch it really. And I will warn you, go to the 43-minute mark. That's when it starts. Angie picks up on him after we finish a reading. She picks right up on him, and then it lasts almost an hour. Have you ever seen us do an hour read? Hell no. Do we do it only in private? This energy needed that time. And we spent about an hour with this woman and her son. And I'm telling you, when you watch this, you will be, if you're not moved in any way, I'm like, I don't know what will. But again, it's Hollywood, because this is not Hollywood and all that. No, this is the real world. And this is real mediumship work. And it is, in my opinion, it's one of the finest mediumship hits. And to see 3 people in 3 different locations, Bonnie's in another state, Angie's in another city, and I'm sitting here, and the mom is in New York. And get it all. So I'm just going to say, if you have a chance, watch it. I think you will be moved. If not blown away, you'll be moved. And if you are a medium, you definitely will love it, because you're like,
right,
this is a real world. This is a real world, because Hollywood does. I love how Hollywood does it because they really give this idealized way of it so people can understand it. But that really isn't the way it works. I mean, think about it. When you see these mediums on TV, even remember, you're seeing a 2 or 3 or 4 minute script, but not a little shot. But they've edited the hell out of the time.
Right.
Because if you sat and watched them have to wait for information and stuff, there's a gap because it doesn't just flow like, oh, this and then this and then this. No. And of course, with us, there's a delay over time because we're reaching out and the person has to respond via text. So anyway, I'll let that go. But I just wanted to say that, and I will put it up because I think it's inspirational, and I think it's such a great evening. Okay, so there you go.
I gotta say, behind you is tripping me out. Okay, there is it's an officer of some sort, has on a brown uniform, has on the hat, has on the top, and I'm trying to listen, but this one keeps like, say something or don't say something. And I'm like, well, if I don't say anything, then it's going to be eating me up all day, But I'm just like, am I tripping?
Well, it's somebody asked about him.
Light fixture. It looks like the light fixture.
Mm-hmm. Somebody asked about him the other day in class because they hadn't seen him in a while because he was upstairs. And there was at one time we were doing class and I turned it around because he kept walking back and forth and I turned it around and 3 or 4 of the class members at the time could see him in different ways, but it was the same energy. And somebody on Tuesday said, have you seen him in a while? And I said, I haven't seen him in a while. So it's funny how because somebody called him in on Tuesday, he's now showing himself to you. And you weren't there Tuesday, so you would never have known.
So
it's not as prompted in any way.
It's so crazy it's like it's kind of creepy-ish, but it's like he's staring at, it's like that, the bright light behind you at the top. I see the face and the hat. And it's like he's smiling, like just looking right at, seeing what we're doing right behind you. So you're just gonna stand there, not say nothing, not do nothing. No, just being nosy.
He gives us the seal of approval.
Well, I appreciate the protection. But yeah, I see the whole face. It is so crazy. The 2 eyes, the damn hat, it's, I don't know if it's like an officer hat or a military hat. It has the thing on the where it kind of like folds at, you know what I'm talking about? Like at the top of the hat, like a captain's hat. Oh man, this is crazy. Well, this is a welcome back. Welcome back, Sean. And sure enough, they called them in on Tuesday, you said?
Yeah, on Tuesday. Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's funny because we haven't talked about it in a while. And then somebody asked, hey, Don, have you seen? And I'm like, no, I really haven't seen it in a while. And then I had to explain to the rest of the class what that was about. And so it's funny how all of a sudden it's like when they called him in, you get to see him. That's great.
I get to see him. Thanks, you guys. Okay, because it just seems like this is what he's doing. That's all it seems like. It's just a stare. Didn't your mama teach you not to stare?
Maybe he's my protector. Maybe, and that could be he's like kind of watching me.
Right. Like, hold on, what y'all doing up in here?
Yeah, and Ghost isn't down here. When I was upstairs, she was with me beside. Yeah. So maybe he's like, okay, she protects you up there. Ghost, by the way, is my dog. She's a husky, and she's like my little spirit wolf. And so maybe he's down here because he's like, she ain't here to help, and so I'm gonna protect her. I don't know. I love it.
Right.
So.
Right. Oh yeah, and the message, like, we are all a team. That's like what came through. It's like we're a team. Oh my gosh. Whatever we can do to welcome you back. Thank you, Bonnie. You are so nice.
So let's get to it. Let's find somebody who we are connected to, and we'll do a reading for.
Okay.
What you picking up there?
You know what? Michelle Oliver.
Okay.
I'm wondering if my husband might be there. I remember the last time I caught you on Facebook, my husband did everything he could to get your attention. Even the static was crazy. Told you, Don. So, Michelle, would you like a general or you have a question? Hey, Valerie. Hey, Lori. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Casey. Good morning, Sam Brooks. Oh, Michelle, did you leave us? Or are you still here? Boy, these cards are hot today. First time when they feel this warm. Oh, let's see. If your husband has a message for you. Consuela, hello. Holly, hello. Whatever you see it. All right. What messages do you have for Michelle, Spirit? Thank you. Ooh. Okay. So the first message that comes through is I feel like it's about your finances, okay? Because you have the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles here. They're right beside each other. The great thing about it is the elevation is going up, okay? The Four of Pentacles is letting you know, stay on the budget, stay focused. Don't be spending too crazy, especially when it comes, you got the holiday stuff coming up, right? And you have or a trip maybe you want to save for. It's just don't do too what is it overextend yourself when it comes to spending, but also get prepared for to receive some coins that's coming to you. You have the Justice card here. I'm bad for. Well, you got a budget, honey. Spirit is definitely let you know that was the first card that popped out. You need to budget, okay? And just be conservative, really, because there's going to be I feel like it's more. The lesson is managing it better, okay? For especially with the Six of Pentacles here. When I say you have the Justice card coming through, I don't know if you have a legal situation that is going to pan out of you receiving some coins, but it's also this balance that is showing up. And what you really need to focus on is keeping the balance, staying balanced. When something starts to get off track, find what is it? Find that line where, wait a minute, let me get back to being in balance, being in control here. You do have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is great energy. That's your energy of definitely saying that you are a hard worker. You're not afraid to pull those sleeves up and get to work and do what you have to do. It's also saying have patience, okay? Have patience with self. Have patience with your circumstance or your situation. With the Queen of Wands is also letting you know you're starting to attract a lot of good things coming into your life. Opportunities, doors opening for you. And it's time to move forward. Seven of Swords. I don't feel anything negative with this. I feel like you are growing from this and taking what you've learned and not looking back or not turning around to go backwards. Like you check to see what you dropped. Oh, I don't need it. Okay, let's keep going. And that's what I also see for you. You do have the Knight of Cups here. And the Knight of Cups is going towards what you love, doing what you love, bringing that passion in, going towards that passion, working towards that passion. And look, this is what you're going to, the Knight of Pentacles. And with this Knight of Pentacles is definitely saying money, financial abundance is blessing you. I was wondering where you went for a moment.
My computer, remember I plugged the drive in and did the same thing. So I went off into Never Never Land, but I was patient.
Yes. Now,
that.
this is going to be a slow journey. Nothing like quick, fast, in a hurry. It's just a slow journey of getting to where you would like to be financially, or even to see the finances coming in a great way. Don't give up. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Don't give up. It can still continue to grow, can stay consistent, because the end is near. Okay, the end is near of the burden, of the struggle, of the heavy responsibility. You do have good fortune right around the corner. Okay, so just know that that's on the horizon, and that with this Wheel of Fortune, it's like you're entering into a new cycle. Okay, a new cycle, Michelle. So definitely great energy of a great outcome. It's kind of giving me the giggles, because it's like how it's stepped up from you feeling and now it's like, okay, I'm here, let's go. Yep. Continue to take care of self. Okay, continue to put yourself first, as far as in self-care, but also have patience. Have patience, my love. Okay, have patience. Ready to accept it. Coming home anymore. Now I'm trying to move. Yeah, because you can't be focused on what has happened in the past, what you done dropped off. Okay, what you can't carry with you anymore. You leaving it be. Let it go. But this is saying, just, it's time to free yourself. It's time for you to hold yourself accountable and move forward. So that's what I have for you, my darling.
Nice.
Yeah.
Unless you would like a for Michelle.
I can go small and you can go big. Because I was like, oh, hey.
Hello down there.
3 mediums and a shining star. I like this.
Yes. That's the link, by the way, to that
That's
reading.
the link for the
Okay. For that mediumship, yeah. And so again, if anybody follows, if anybody goes to it, you can go to the 43rd minute. That's when it starts, at the 43rd minute. And again, it runs for about an hour, but it's one of the finest you're going to see online. I've never seen.
I absolutely love that picture. Lincoln with Spirit.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody realizes how this to me is one of the most one of the most pleasingly visual understandings of our spirit. And there's an old book. Was a lady who wrote it in 1908, I think, and she kind of explained it very well to explain how this looks like this. What happens is as she explains it, we are a physical self. But remember, we are energy. We are true energy, and as we come and go from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime to lifetime, our body changes. We come as different people, different whatever. And so, in this lifetime only, this is your vessel, and then you have an energy source which is connected to the vessel, and it's like a tether between you and the energy source. And the energy source is beside you, and as a visual, it's beside you. It looks like you, but it's opaque, like this woman is with him, and there's a connection. And so, and I think that this one's kind of trying to explain something different, but this to me explains exactly what I'm saying. So that connection is there. And so when you die, the energy that's here, the energy source actually is here, that spirit. And when you die, that spirit then cuts that cord. Therefore, the body, the vessel, is no longer connected to the energy. And then that spirit takes that energy back. The energy that is created in your lifetime, the lessons you learned, because you come in with a contract and you go through those things and you work to make sure that you finish the contract before you exit. And then when you do, you've taken those lessons that you were intending to learn and you take them back with you. And it goes back and it plugs into, it's like it's a cassette, right? This is a cassette tape. For those of you who are not old enough, then it's like a CD or something else that fits into something. And so it brings, or a USB drive. It's a USB drive. There you go. All right, I updated that just then. Yes, a USB drive. So the USB disconnects and it goes back and it plugs into a computer over there, which is keeping all the Akashic records of all your lives. And as you grow and you learn, you're working on building the highest and best self you can be. So you're always working to improve what you need to do to be the highest and best you can be, energy-wise and spirit-wise, right? And that then comes back and it plugs in. And so that is that energy, and that picture works in that perfect way. And you have lessons to learn. And again, sometimes while you're living your life here, you get derailed from those lessons and you realize that I'm so off track and so off path that I can't get back to my contract. And then sometimes you take an early exit. That early exit could be an accident that happens and you could choose to leave because of the accident, or you could stay. And then you say, let me just go, because again, and you build these exits in your contract, by the way, your life contract. And so when you hit those exits, you can say, hey, do I take it or do I not? And if you take it, then you take it. If you don't, and there was one time I'd read for somebody who took the exit, but then they chose not to at the very last moment. And when they came back, then they continued on, and then they went to their fullest extent and they expired at that point. And that was years later. And when I asked the family about that, they said, yeah, the person had passed at that time in that same year I gave them, but he was brought back through CPR and he came back. And I said, yeah, because I explained to them that what happened. And like, that makes sense because he died and we brought him back to life. And so again, that's kind of how that all works. So when you see that over there, that's kind of the image. That picture to me is so perfect for that explanation of how spirit works and how you work, and you are an energy source. And it's interesting too, because I love this picture, and this is just my personal little thing here too, which is great. But again, not what I'm saying is personal, but the picture, to me, I love it because, people who talk about sexual orientation and all this other stuff, look at that image. Look at that image. Now, again, explaining what I was explaining, which is not what they're trying to convey there, I get. But this is a perfect explanation. We are energy. We are energy. And I did put the T there, I know, but I couldn't help it, right? Anyway, just making sure people are paying attention. So since we are energy, we fill this body for this trip. But we don't have a sex or a sexual orientation. Energy doesn't do that. But when it fills the body in this universe and this world, then it fills a man's body, or it fills a woman's body, or whatever. And so as I understand it, and as I've learned, because again, I'm writing the second book, and it's about spirit guides and about gatekeeper. And the one thing that is very clear to me, and which I never truly understood until I'm talking to my spirit guides and I'm talking to the people they bring in on the other side to help me understand the other side and to get a really good picture of the other side, is that since we are energy, we don't have an orientation. And so when we come in this body, we could again have like residual from another lifetime, or we could have whatever. And it's like, so when you are fluid, or you go against what it is the body is, it's because you are a spirit, and because the spirit lives. And so some people, again, don't take the blocks away. And when you don't take the blocks away, you can't do it, and it's fine. But it's fascinating how sexual orientation is better understood when you realize what inhabits this vessel is energy. It's not male or female. And so it's fluid, and it's like, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. It's crazy. And now I'm getting better at writing it in the book than how I'm explaining it, because I'm stumbling all over everything. But you get but I do understand that this picture specifically is about the male who lost a female and it's connecting. But to me, that was one of the best pictures to explain the whole concept of spirit and energy, because you are light, you are energy. And when this vessel goes, your energy doesn't. Your energy is not created. It's not destroyed. It just moves on. Okay. I know, Michelle. Sorry about that. I know I just cut right into your reading, and I'm getting to you right now. But I felt compelled to say that. So
Yeah.
sorry, Miss Shauna.
No, what you sorry
That's
for,
my
child?
PSA for the day.
The PSA.
Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. What do I got? What do I got? Oh. Michelle, unfortunately, I do not. I'm not picking up your husband's energy today for him coming in. So
I didn't pick him up neither. I just felt like this was a deeper message of
yeah, that she needed to hear.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like you needed some. Oh Lord, Kenny. Kenny's so whack.
I love this. I love this energy here. This is wonderful. Look at this. This is that the high priestess.
Yes.
The high priestess. The one thing about the high priestess, Michelle, is that know that you you create your environment, you create your energy, you create your direction. So know that you are the creator, you are the master manifestor, you are the planner. And right now I feel like you're stuck. I feel like you're looking for answers. You're looking for answers everywhere else but inside. And so this is telling me that again, I totally get the feeling like you need to want some more, but that pessimism is kicking your ass. It really is kicking your
Mm-hmm.
ass. And it's telling you that this is you. This is the devil card. So the devil card is a pessimism, but the pessimism attached to a very loose chain around your neck, which means you can control it. So the question is do you want to control it? Can you control it? Yes, you can. And you need to put the pessimism aside. You need to fly. You need to fly high, and you need to just let yourself free to move on and to grow and to develop. And I love this too because the patience card is here, but this is also the balance card because I believe you're out of balance. I believe that you're out of balance. I do believe that if you were to, I would suggest that you find somebody who can align your chakras. If you can't find somebody, go and do one of my meditations. I have 3 meditations on live right now. Online right now. They're all free, by the way. You just go to YouTube and you find them, and there are 3 meditations. One is to meet a spirit guide. One is to meet loved ones on the other side and talk to them, which is, Michelle, what you should be doing. Because if you want to talk to your husband, go find my meditation video, and I'm going to put it up over here so you guys can link to it. But go do that meditation video, and it is a guided meditation video. And as you watch the video, make sure that you, yeah, I saw that. I saw all the hearts pop in, and so make sure that you know that it's going to take more than once to be successful with it. But if you do it a few times, don't be surprised when it happens. Okay. And let me pull up the QR code here. And because I do have it here. And again, watch this video. The one thing that it does for you, the one thing I do in my meditations, is to ensure that you have a higher connection, a very good connection with those that you're trying to seek. This video, this guided meditation video, will align your chakras as you enter into the space that gives you the opportunity then to have the communication. Because if your chakras are out of line, it's very difficult for you to connect to the other side. Okay. You not only do you have to be open, but your chakras really need to be aligned. You need to be aligned with your path and feeling like, okay, this is what I am too. So, and the path is not so much the issue, but the chakras are. And so as you go through this guided meditation, the very first part of it, as you're going up the staircase, is very specific for a reason. And that is that you are lining your chakras. So you walk up there, and as you walk up and you go through and experience that, you're lining your chakras up. And then once you get to the top, that's when now you're ready to be open and prepared to then enjoy yourself and open yourself up to communicating. So do this video. Any of you want to have a meeting with the loved ones? Remember, tomorrow is November 1st, All Saints Day.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight is All Hallows Eve. And so tonight the veil is thin. Tonight is a night where if you're wanting to connect, you can. And so what I would suggest is do this video, watch this video. And if you, or even before you go to bed, listen to this. And if you fall asleep while it's going on, that means I've done my job too. Because again, when your chakras are aligned, you can rest. And so I'm not insulted when somebody says, "Hey, I fell asleep on your video." I'm like, that makes me happy because again, it tells me your chakras are aligned. And some people who haven't slept in days or can't sleep a good night, and they watch these and they're like, I slept my first night in a long time. I slept completely. And that is, to me, again, a compliment because again, I was able to get your chakras lined up. And once Once your chakras are lined up, then when you get to the top, you'll be able to watch it a second or third time. When you finally get to the top, you'll be able to then do the rest of it. The rest will go through, and you're going to meet the loved ones. So, go in there with an open mind. Go in there. What I suggest to do is suspend disbelief. Suspend disbelief when you when you start that journey. Make sure that you are open to what comes, and then let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I had to go in song there. I couldn't help it. But so that's what I got for you, Michelle. Michelle, again, you are in control. You are the master manifestor, and right now you're letting this pessimism drive you. You are not living this free-spirited life and expanding beyond because you're stuck here. And you are the only one that can bring the balance. You are the only one that can do it. So make sure you're bringing balance into your life and you're giving yourself the opportunity to move on, because guess what? You are the head. You are the person who determines your way. This is the Emperor card. So again, you have the power. It is yours. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Okay.
What you going to do, girl?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
What you going to do?
So that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm picking up for you. And for the troll, since I was busy, I think I had a troll video, or did I get rid of it? No, it's not there. Sorry, no troll video.
Well, that's okay.
T.S. Madison.
Tina said something. The nerve to come and advertise on somebody else's live. Tell them,
exactly. So I don't know if I like that one.
Oh, we skinny.
Yeah, it's kind of funky. Okay, we're back.
Okay, we're back.
Bigger now, though, doesn't it? That sounds weird.
Well, just because we was on the other ones. This is like the full view, and then was the wide view, the other one.
Okay. So who's next, Miss Shauna? Who is going to get a reading on Halloween?
Oh, yes. I believe I saw a question from. Oh, yeah. KC Nell, do you have a job that might offer? Wait a minute. Hold on. Thought it was a question. Do you have a job that might offer financial advisory resources to their employees? Might be something to consider. Or wait a minute. Was that a question? That's not a question. What the heck? I thought that was a question, Casey.
I say, who are we reading here? Casey?
Well, anyway, Casey, would you like I thought that was a question. So, Casey, are you still here? If so, would you like a reading? Casey Neal. General, or you have a question?
Hey, Shelly, nice to see you in. I didn't see you pop in.
Hey, Shelly. Yeah.
And Tanyika, nice to see you in. Again,
great to see you as well. Leonard from the UK.
Ross, welcome in, folks. I'm sorry I was so busy talking my stuff that I didn't say hello. Pam Bartell, nice to see you in. Hey, Ray.
Hello.
DJ Ray, nice to see you in. Hey, Ray, I shared out your information to my folks and said, you know what? If you're in New York or in that area and you need a DJ, Ray is the guy. So I hope you saw that. I hope maybe you'll get some phone calls from it. I definitely hope, and send energy your way, Ray. Maryam, nice to see you in. Holly Kimber, nice to see you in. Louise O'Connor, nice to see you in. Again, sorry, folks, I was so busy paying attention to my reading, which is what I'm supposed to do, but I do from time to time today. Consuela. Every time I think of that name, I think of Suzanne Sugar Baker and her. Oh God, that's such a crazy show. I love that show. Designing Women, that woman, because Consuela was her maid, and it was so funny. Sam Brooks, welcome in as well. Lori,
Casey, did you leave, or did you have a reading already? If you had a reading already, be kind and let someone else. Because if you've been getting readings all week, we know.
Exactly.
We know. Okay, we're just gonna keep on going.
Yep.
Casey, whenever you show up, just whatever. Whatever. You want to pick one? Because I'll pick two.
Yeah, I'm looking here to see who I'm connecting to.
Now let me just, while you connecting.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a disclaimer, you guys. If you're asking about love, okay? If you're asking about what a crush or somebody you met on the train, plane, automobile, and never met them, that person, and you wonder what's going on, we're not going to help you here today. We can't help you here today because, one, we don't have permission to tap into someone else's energy. You give us permission to tap into your energy because you're the one that's here and present. Now, we do have visitors that come through. Okay? When we have visitors that come through, that's your loved ones that's on the other side. Now, if you want to go in depth with these love questions, this, not done. There you go. Right there.
Making sure her finger passes right on through. Because don't stop here. Don't stop here. No, don't do it. Look at my face. Don't do it.
Don't do it. We are the drama.
Yes.
Look, we are the drama. Could it be us? Yes. We are the drama.
Yes.
Okay.
Could it be me?
Yes, it's us.
No, don't do it. No.
It's us. We're going to give you the drama, okay?
Miss Bonnie is open and ready.
Absolutely. Yeah. She is ready, okay?
Yes.
So.
She's certified. She's and certifiable sometimes too. I'm sure she would say that. I'm not saying anything out of school there.
Right. So you can save all your love questions for that wonderful love goddess.
Yes. Okay? Yes.
You can save it on Wednesdays. Is it Wednesdays? Yes. Wednesdays or
Sundays.
Okay. So save it. Now, you got any other questions? We are here.
Exactly.
So that being said, who did you pick out?
Who. Courtney, here's a who. I didn't pick. I got sidetracked there. I saw something that popped up, and it was Donna, because Donna's the universe. Donna, I could give you one thing though. Donna, I will give you one thing, Donna, and that is, as you said, will the universe let us back?
Will the universe?
Exactly. It's like, did you? I almost said it. I'm like, oh no. Okay, for those of you who know me, Donna, please don't take this personally, but did you fall and bump your head?
Ooh, girl.
It's not the universe. Okay, my dear, don't depend on the universe to bring you back. Don't depend, because the universe doesn't allow, well, in my opinion, totally my opinion, the universe doesn't bring you somebody in because you want to call them in. Again, you are the generator of your destiny. You make things happen. If it aligns with what is down the road, then sure, it'll align, and then therefore it's in the plan. But the universe isn't going to go out its way and say, oh, Donna, she misses him so much, and everybody else in the world has all this going on, and I'm going to move all the pieces around and change everything to help her. So again, Donna, you look at this from the point of view of, what can I do? What can I do to ensure that what I want as an outcome, I can best affect the change? And then you do what you can do. And again, you put it out there, you send out to the universe what you're hoping to receive, what you want to happen. And then again, you're doing what you can do. Once that happens, if it aligns with the universe, if it aligns with his role and where he's headed, if it aligns with whatever, then it will happen. But to just say, well, okay, I surrender, will the universe let me do? No. If you surrender and you do nothing, the universe is going to do exactly what you did, and that's nothing.
Nothing.
So don't leave it in don't leave it in his hands.
No.
Don't leave it in the universe's hands. Don't leave it. If you want to make a change, affect a change, if you want an outcome, take the steps, do what you can, you know.
Listen,
But
I
also,
totally agree.
but also remember, there's times um, where the universe helped certain decisions made because you didn't have the strength to make them.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a video about that the other day. It's like reality is sometimes you can't make a decision. You don't want to make a decision. It's safer or whatever. And so you don't. And the universe is like, no, we need to help you move along. And so
Yes.
then the universe will step in because it's like, okay, now you stayed too long at the party.
Mm-hmm.
So, sometimes that happens and that's a possibility. But the most important thing is never sit around waiting for somebody else to fix your issues and problems, because the reality is it all starts and ends with you. And if you fix them, if you do what you can, the rest will fall in line if it's intended to work that way.
Yes. There you go. Casey,
now,
put in your question. I know you said you walked away. My bad. But type in a question. Just keep
we knew you stepped away because we were fussing at you. Where the hell are you?
Sure was.
You come in here and then you left.
You just hightailed it out of here.
Exactly. Hey, Jimmy Knock. Nice to see you. If you are on Miss Shauna's side, please, you're welcome to come in and join my side and hit subscribe. If you're on my side, please pop over and go to Miss Shauna's side. I popped up both of our YouTubes there for
awesome.
you, so you can see them. So again, pop over and show the love on both sides. That would be great. I just hit the 1,400 mark. I'm loving that. I sat at 1,398 for 3 weeks. I'm like, what the hell? I kept seeing 51 new subscribers. That number ain't changing. What the hell?
Yes. Listen, did y'all hear the conversation that we just had about these love connections? Was I slow of saying it? Was I not loud enough?
There's something in the ear, get that wax out of there. Get that wax.
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
1, 2. No, I ain't going to 3. It's 1, 2. Like, come on, save this. Noor, thank you. Save that question for Bonnie on Sunday.
Yes. Let me show it one more time. Noor.
Yes.
Go subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
She is going live, and she will be alive.
Now, I would joke and say Angie would like him too, but I know better. Angie will tear me.
Angie know where you live.
I ain't going there. Exactly.
Angie know where you live.
Angie would know, yes, and she'll come at me hard and heavy, and I don't blame her because Angie is like part of kind of the Shauna and my philosophy with this. So yeah, so I can't even kid about that. But you do want to follow Miss Angie because she is amazing at what she does, by the way, too. And yeah, so.
I think I'm gonna see. That's the bull crap that I have to deal with little Kenny. I'm gonna kick him in the same leg too. Shoot, we was at the same fitness class.
So we are
all right, Casey, here we go.
Week from Texas. This will be first time going somewhere with no family or prior connections.
Awesome.
And I have a reading on making new connections in Colorado.
It's already happening.
Yeah, what part of Colorado, by the way? Let us know. I tell you what, Colorado is a wonderful place. Well, parts of Colorado are wonderful places. I can't speak for the whole place, but I have been certain places, and I love. I was just in Boulder 2 weekends ago. I spent the weekend in Boulder, and Boulder carries. There's a store in Boulder that carries my book, which makes me love Boulder even more. And there's a store in Denver that carries my book. And Denver's a really cool place too. Which part of Colorado are you going to? And if you say Colorado Springs,
is it that bad? Oh.
Well, if you fall into a certain category, Colorado Springs is wonderful. You praise Jesus and all that stuff.
Praise Jesus. Oh, it's that.
Yes,
hey, Miss Brenda.
Focus on the family and very, very religious. And I'm not putting it down, but it's just not my thing. So again, if you are extremely religious and you are very far, then Colorado Springs would be great for you.
Denver.
So, yes.
I do have a Twitch friend there. That I would like to eventually meet up. Well, here's the thing. I already pulled the cards. It's good energy.
Go, Miss Shauna. Tell us all. Tell us.
Let's go. You're gonna meet some great people. Starting off with the King of Wands. This is a person that know how to build. Okay, and this is a person that you want that type of connection with, because they know they've been there before. They know how. They've been in the same shoes as you, coming in, meeting new people, okay? And it's already like, well, they took the blunt work out of it for you. It's just hanging out with this person to get to know this person. I also feel like this person is, uh, a person that's not afraid of anything. That would be like, oh, look, this is my new friend. Da, da, da. They're so outgoing and will put you in the right, like will hook you up with the right folks. Okay. That's what I get with this. This is also saying that you will be collaborating with a lot of folks as well up there. So it's like working as a team, but it's also helping them coins, KC, because this is the Three of Pentacles. It's helping those coins. So when you collaborate, when you work together with others, like the community and or working with a mentor or someone coming in that's showing you the ropes, it's all about a connection. You will be building your community very quickly. I feel like it's really up to you. You can, when you move to a place, you can be stuck in the house and not do nothing. Don't meet nobody, no nothing. But that's all on you. It's nothing to do with the town. It's nothing to do with the state. It's nothing to do with other people. It's all based on you and taking the initiative to say, hey, how you doing? This is my first time here. Going, speaking up and speaking out. Okay. 8 of Wands. Yeah, things are going to be taken off very quickly once you get there. So get ready to get the meat on. Get the meat on. That doesn't sound right, but we're gonna go with.
You notice I didn't say a word.
Right. Right. I caught myself. I wanted
to, and I'm like, oh no, don't do it. Look at my face. Don't do it.
Don't
and
do
she was
it.
resonating through my head. She's like, no. Oh no. No.
Right. To get your
Get your move on.
I can't even think of the word no more.
There you go. You better just get your move on.
Yeah, just get your move on. Let me just throw my hair back. Let's just get your move on, honey. The other great thing is you have the Star card here. So this is a wish coming true. You have a wish coming true. Things are aligning for you. I love when the Star card comes up because that also shows you that things are aligning. The universe is aligning things for you to meet the right people, for you to connect, to build, to do all of that. So this. I already felt that, with your type of personality, you'll meet someone on the way there. It's just you stepping out and being you and wanting to collaborate. Yeah. Focus on your Two of Pentacles. Them coins is definitely a thing here for you. But with the Two of Pentacles, it's going to feel like you're juggling a lot. But it's also a focus on, all right, let me take care of this so I can move on to my next thing, because this pentacle here is the pentacle that needs the attention. This pentacle, this goal, this whatever, this task needs the attention right now. This one is coming, it's right there. But let's finish this one up because it's almost done. Okay, it's almost done. So that's what I have for you, my love. I didn't even see what you wrote, if you wrote anything.
No, I just said thank you for Susan because she's happy.
Oh, no. I was talking about KC, but it's so good.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Let's see. KC, my dear, I'm not going to do a card read for you. I'm going to do a psychic read for you because that's what I do.
Oh.
No, seriously. KC, it's interesting, Casey. If you're moving to a community which is comfortable and cold, which is wonderful for you, because again, you're not going to miss a beat with getting out and being with people because they're used to being out in summer, winter, whatever, which is wonderful. And I do see you getting out and getting involved. I also see you, Casey. I see you involved in a nonprofit. I see you, and I don't know how. I don't get a clear picture of. It's something about children's school food, something like that. So there's going to be. You're going to run into somebody within the first 2 months, and that person's involved again with something about students and school and food, and I don't know exactly, they're not giving me how that works together, but there's something about that. And so you're going to be involved in that kind of environment, and definitely get involved. And I don't see PTA. It's not that. This is not specific to a school or a school district. This is an over a bigger picture. Okay, so I'm picking up the energy that you're going to be involved in that, and definitely take advantage when it happens, because this is going to open you up beyond just Denver. This is going to open you up to beyond Colorado. This is going to be a national kind of exposure thing. So I don't know what work you do or whatever, but no matter what, I see you putting time into this and helping this organization grow. And again, this organization exists beyond the borders of Denver, beyond the borders of Colorado, and it's going to be so empowering for you. KC, there's a lot of power in you that you don't know or that you haven't tapped, because part of you has this thing of you feel you have limitations, and this organization, your involvement in this organization, again, the organization doesn't bring you this. The organization allows you the opportunity to find the full extent of what you can do, your drive, your determination, your flexibility, your ability to see beyond, your ability to understand what other people need, and therefore you can tailor the message of the nonprofit for that. I see all that happening for you. So watch out for around the first 2 months. It's going to be in the second, not the first month, but like in the second month, but after the first 2 months. Don't be surprised again when you run into somebody who's involved in an organization that is a nonprofit, and you're going to love the message. And it's going to have to do with children and food and schools and so forth. And so don't be surprised if you find that, you get involved, and you become very active with it, and it's going to help you bloom and grow. And it's interesting because I feel like sometimes you bury your light, and you don't do it. I don't know if it sounds like you subconsciously do it. You bury your light because you don't want your light to shine brighter than the person you're with, and you kind of like let them shine. And this organization helps you find the way to turn your light on, to shine your light, and also to do it in a way that you don't feel like you're impacting others in a more negative way. So bless yourself with this gift, the gift of people, the gift of communication. You have it already, and they're going to help you hone that in. So know that this is a good move. This is a really good move for you.
Right.
And don't be surprised if you spend a lot of time in the corridor between Denver and Boulder, in that corridor there. There's something about that corridor. So I don't know if that's where you're moving to, like a burb, and the burb is just outside of Denver, north of Denver, or northwest of Denver. Again, I'm getting that corridor there is where I see you settling in or something. But I do see you working with this, and I just it's a great energy. So this is a good move for you. And it's also going to help you again get out of your shell, and you need to do that. You need to do
when you said dimming, she dims the light, her light. Two cards had popped out. Okay, and this is the reason why. The Three of Swords and the Knight of Wands here. It was that person that was involved in helping dimming that light.
Somebody left stank on her. Somebody left some stank on her.
I mean, some stank.
Yes.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it's a fire sign, that did it, because that's a big impact too. So, or have like fire element type of energy. But that's what I'm getting. But you're going to be just fine, honey. Finer than wine.
Yes, indeed.
You're going to be all the way fine. It's just you got to step out. Just step out of your comfort zone. And remember, your light shines bright as heck, and don't let anyone dim it ever again. This is like a new beginning for you, starting all over, because these people don't know who you are. But no, don't do the facade, but just be yourself.
Okay, now I'm going to do a very subtle segue into a marketing opportunity, because and you will do much better, Casey, if you were to learn about affirmations.
Yes.
Affirmations can work in your life. And I know somebody who wrote the book about it.
Yes.
So, just a reminder, you may want to buy that affirmation book.
To the moon, let me play among the stars.
Yes.
So terrible. I know, but I had to get it in there. But I love the commercial. I haven't seen the commercial in a while, so I love it. But while we're at it, and we're talking about light and taking light away, this is the message for you today.
Ooh. That was funny.
We have more people in, and so I just said,
Yeah.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
And that's a QR code for my book, by the way.
Yes, if y'all haven't got this book already, yeah, something's wrong with y'all.
Yes, and this book is for sale on it's paperback, hardback, Audible, and also ebook. And each of them have a pricing structure which is different. So depending on which one you choose, the ebook I think is the cheapest, and the Audible is like right in that same range. And then the paperback and then the hardback is more expensive. So again, it's there. And it's so think about while you're driving, you can listen to it, which is wonderful. Just saying. Let me put my eyeballs back on and see who is up.
Yes.
Yeah. You're welcome, KC. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, you're so welcome.
Outwardly.
Oh, real quick, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that supports our weekly group, everybody that comes on and hang if you don't have no questions, that y'all really show us support as far as in the like, the shares, and even subscribing to us. We greatly on the behalf of all of us, I felt like I should say something.
Absolutely. And Brenda,
yeah, we appreciate y'all. Say what?
I said Brenda. Also, I didn't see Elodie this morning, so welcome in. Good to see you, Brenda.
Yes, Brenda. All right, who's next? If you would like a reading, Hey Susan, we didn't even see. Oh yeah. I didn't say it. My bad.
Yeah, if you are here and you'd like a reading, let us know. If it's a specific, give us the question. Don't tell us.
Give us the question. If it's love,
don't give us the question. Don't ask it.
To Sunday.
Exactly.
Okay. Hold it. Write it down. Fold it up. Put it in your bra or put it.
I was gonna say right. When I worked in Montgomery Ward, oh my good Lord, I got stories, but I'll tell you this story. This is because that one, the ladies would come in and we would have these times where we'd have sales on paper towels, and people would drive. I mean, just crazy inundators would buy, and then the ladies would come up and they'd go, and I'm like, it's this much, and they're like getting in there.
Yeah.
Under and over and around and out, and some of them had a purse, but some of them didn't, and it was the sticky dollars, and they would
wet. Yeah.
Oh yes, or better yet, you see them bend down and they take their shoe off, and in their shoe. Now I told you why they put it there, or they put it in the shoe for safety purposes at the time, because it was, I don't know, but anyway, it was funny. But oh my Lord! But you know what? I didn't care because it was green. It was green. I'll take the right kind of green, because it's the money green. I take the green.
The money green.
Exactly, because you're talking about, there's all kind. Anyway.
I want that other green, child.
But yeah, we used to have to take that money, and I would take it sometimes, and I'd like put it on the side, and it's like I'm thinking, okay, the cameras are watching me. They probably, and I had lights on. I'd spray a little bit. But after they're gone, I'd spray it, and then put it in the thing, because I'm like, I don't know what cootie bugs are there. And I don't know. But we took the money. I tell you what, one of the best experiences in my life, and it's interesting because, and I'm not getting political, but when I graduated at 16, and as you can see, I'm not a young man. But I graduated at 16. I went to work at Montgomery Ward, and I can tell you that I have nothing to prove I ever worked at Montgomery Ward.
Oh, no way!
No, I don't. I did have at one time a framed paycheck stub with my first dollar bill I ever made.
Oh, yeah.
And so for years I had it, but that's when I was younger, you know. But so it's funny when I hear people say about certain people who, we don't believe she worked at McDonald's or he worked, and it's like, you know what? If you ask me, if it wasn't for my family who can say I did,
Mm-hmm.
everybody else I worked with, most of them are dead because I was
Yeah.
so young, you know. And so
Yeah.
it's interesting. So, but I can tell you, believe it or not, I worked at the bargain center, not just Montgomery Ward's, but that Montgomery Ward's was in Baltimore, and it was on right over top. Montgomery Ward's was a catalog store, by the way, too.
Mm-hmm.
When you ordered from a catalog. It was like Amazon before Amazon. People
Mm-hmm.
had a favor with catalog purchases. So Sears and Montgomery Ward's died, and now Amazon's like, hey, we have this new thing. You ain't got nothing new. It's been that way. When you ordered something from Montgomery Ward's in Baltimore, it came from that big old warehouse store. And so this third floor up to the eighth floor was all filled with all the stuff that went on
Oh,
the
wow.
truck delivered to you across the street, even if that was the case. And but because of that, we had a bargain store because we had so much material that needed to go to clear us for new. And the people that came to the bargain center were a whole different class of people.
Oh, I bet.
Different kind of people. And these people,
bet.
oh my Lord. One time I'm not, again, I can't help it, but I got to tell you, this is funny. It's hilarious, actually, in my opinion. Looking back now, at the time it wasn't, but we had people who would take, again, like 50 to 75% off tags, right? And they'd still take the tags off and try to switch them or something, right?
No way.
Lose them intentionally. And so what we did is on the shirts and clothes, we would go to the label, and on the back of the label, we would write the price on the label because we knew that the sticker would go, right? I mean, it's just one of those things. And then you, of course, you walk down the bargain room aisle and the store, the aisles, and you see the tags laying around because people are trying to get clever, right? And so, and I'm thinking, Dan, you're already saving a ton of money and you want to save, like come on.
Yep.
So, and I was a cashier. That was my main job, was a cashier. And sometimes I worked in departments, but so I'm up there ringing. And one time this lady comes up there and she was not happy because she had to wait in line. Well, it's like, hello, we had 4 cashiers going at the same time. We had lines out the wazoo because it was the big sale on toilet paper and on paper towels. And again, brought the people in. So finally she gets up there and almost every piece of clothing conveniently had no tag. Conveniently. And I'm like, I haven't worked here before. I know what this means. She was like, so when as I'm starting to ring and I'm going ching, ching, and I was fast. I'm like, I didn't have to, I'm just like this because I'm quick on the keyboard, right? Because you just do it so long. And so I'm right. And scanning, by the way, folks. This is before scanning. This is when you clunk, clunk, clunk. You had to hit buttons. Like, ching, ching. And so I'm looking at the tags and I'm like, I didn't find it. And so there were 2 of them where she took the labels out.
Why was she?
And I'm like, okay, now we're really getting clever because now she figured us out, right? And so I called back and I said, Renette was my nana. She was
not Renette.
Renette. Oh yeah, Renette was head of shoes, and Renette was this woman who was older than dirt, sweet as hell. I had 2 women who watched over me, right? One was Miss May and one was Miss Renette. So Renette. I'm like, Renette, I need to get a price check, And she comes up the aisle and, she has to come a long way. She's walking up and I'm looking, I said, I don't have a price for this. And so Renette takes it and she goes back and I move on. And then another one. So Miss May, I got to have, so May comes up, right? And May was like my grandmother and Renette was my nana. And so, and those 2 ladies watched over me oh my God, they were my goddess. They were my guides. They were my spirits. They were my mamas and my grandmamas and everybody else. They would tell other people don't mess with me, but they would also tell me get your shit straight, because they were hard on me too. But they protected me. I loved it. These ladies were the whole group of them were so wonderful. Anyway, so I got to have a price check, and so she goes looking, right. So while they're looking, and I'm now waiting. The woman says, if I was one of your friends, you would have me already cashed out.
Oh,
and
no.
I said, well, unfortunately, I have no control over this at this point. With those things missing, we need to get a price check. That's the rule. Not if I was one of your friends, I'm like, well, if you were one of my friends, I probably wouldn't have the missing labels. And then she's like, are you catching an attitude with me? And I said, not really. And I'm thinking, I had to bite my tongue thinking, but I'm working on it. Right.
Right.
So I'm like, look, I'm telling you, until they come up, I can't do anything. Right. So at that point, I'm calling somebody else up to see if they can help speed this up. Right. And so she comes around the corner, and she's another elderly woman, which was, an older woman. And so the woman starts coming at me. She's like, well, something, if you were brighter, you would. I'm like, oh, really? If I'm brighter, I would. Okay. I'm like, okay. So now she's getting personal and petty, right?
Right.
And finally, and at that time, I was 16 years old. I graduated at 16. And it's crazy because when I went to apply for a job as a graduate, I had to go back to my high school and get a work permit. How the hell is that work?
Why would you
don't even have a high school? I know. Explain that to me, right? But that was state law until I was 18. I'm like, you got to be freaking kidding me. I'm a graduate. I don't need a permit anymore. I got to make a living to go through school. So college. And so I'm there, and the woman's giving me the grief. And she's like, if you're whatever, and I'm 300 pounds because I was a big boy.
Wow.
I've always got the weight, right? So I'm 300 pounds. And so needless to say, I'm a little bit sensitive to weight, right? A little bit. And she's like, she looks at me, she says, I forget what, the point was, eventually she said, you have the mentality of a pig. And I'm like, look, bitch, you are a pig. Oh, no. I did. Came out.
I know that's right.
That point, Renette and May had just come up and they walked in and they're hearing her do this. And when she said that, they're like, and then when I did that, they're like, oh. So Renette comes up. She says,
I bet it was like,
May said, yeah, you need a break. May said, you need a break. Renette's like, go on. And they sent me off to the break room because they're like, oh, and they're like, and you could see it. Everybody's like, holy crap, right? Because I was a jovial guy. I was always happy and jovial and positive, right? And I'm like, no, bitch, you are a pig. And I'm like, I used the B word. I was like, oh my God. Now, the one thing though, the one good thing is I was part of the Teamsters Union because we were part of the store where, again, it was the warehouse. And so because we were clerks, we could join the Teamsters Union. I was protected by the union.
I know that's right.
You. But at the same time, I know I crossed the line, but I'm like, you ain't talking to me like that. I don't care who you are. I don't care if I'm working for $3.04, and I was working for $3.46 an hour. You ain't paying me enough. You definitely weren't paying me enough.
No.
Like that. So I went on to the big room, and I'm and I'm just stewing, right? And I'm just like, and it's not pretty because the more I stew, when I stew,
it don't stop.
You can see steam coming out because I'm like,
I know.
Right?
I know.
So then my little boss comes in, little Hitler. He comes rolling in there, and he's about 5 foot nothing. Oh God, his name was Richard Hyde, and his name was Dick, and it really fit because he was like that. And he and I never saw eye to eye because he was like 10. He was 5 foot nothing. I don't even think he was 5 feet.
Napoleon,
he was so important, and I was vegan, very big and imposing because I'm 6 feet and all this weight. And so he and I did not get along, right? So and yeah. So Angie, you're right. She wanted the job and she brought it from me. I'm telling you what.
Yes,
I'm sitting in the break room and I get 15 because I am union, right? I'm union. I am Sally Field, right? Right. So I'm in the break room and I'm doing my 15 minutes break and he walks in, Mr. Rimmer, you need to come to my office now. And I looked at him and I said, do you realize where we are? And he said, yeah, we're in the break room. And I said, right, get your ass out of here. I will meet you in your office. I'm on break. So get out of here. I'm like, okay, now I figured if I'm going to blow up my career, not this career because it was a job. I was already in school. I was moving on. And sure enough, that little man, he couldn't get out there fast enough. It's like the guy Leslie, whatever, the one that Beverly Leslie on Will and Grace,
Oh yeah,
little dude, who had full of talk but he was like scurrying out of there real quick, going out of there. And he ran to his office, right? So when I showed up and he's sitting there and just, I'm told you said this. It didn't happen, right? And I said, hell yes, it happened. I did. This is what happened. And I explained it. He said, well, we can't have that here. And I said, well, you probably can't have it here, but I'm telling you what you asked me what I said, and I'm telling you what I said. I stand behind it. I said it. So anyway, and he's like, well, I'm sending you home and I'll have to figure out what we're going to do. And I said, well, you do what you need to do, but I did what I needed to do. So you understand me then, because you're telling me what you need. So I left. I was not trifled with that day. I could not be trifled with. And I went home and I'm like, you know what? Got to look for a job because, and my mom's like, what did you do? And, she didn't say, she answered, what did you do? And I'm like, Mom, I did this. And she's like, proud of you, son. like, you're right, because my mother raised me to stand up. She raised me to say, there's a
I
there's
know
a
that's
time
right.
and there's a place, and when you cross that line, no. And so I am my mother's child. When you look at me, when people see me back home, they're like, "Oh yeah, you're Carol's son. You're Carol's son," because I got the attitude and everything else. Anyway, the point is that, and sorry, folks, but I can't help it. This story is such a funny story. It really is. So when I came back the next day, I come back in, I punched in because we had punch clocks, believe it or not. We punched a clock and then you put your time card in there. And I went and he's like, Mr. Hyde wants to see you in the office. I'm like, oh, I figured so. So I go to the office and I've cooled down now. And I walk in and I'm ready to be fired. I'm ready to have the boom come down on me. And he says, well, I heard what happened and we just can't do that. And I said, I agree. And he's like, whatever. And he's like, so I'm suspending you for 3 days. And I'm like,
what?
I ain't getting fired. And he's like, oh, no, I wanted to fire you. He said, I wanted to fire you. He said, but May came in and Lil came in and Miss Burnett came in.
Your crew.
And
your crew had your back.
16 years old. He is going to do certain things and we need to help him grow. We need to be his team and we need to help him learn what not to do. And he said, the women said that they crossed that line on that weight thing. And he said, I get it. And he said, but we can't do it again. And if you do it again, and I said, okay. And, so.
That is hilarious.
Yes.
Hilarious.
So yeah, it was one of those stories that was, but so I may never have worked there if somebody can say that, but I can tell you what, I have some great stories from working there.
Absolutely.
And I learned how to deal with people. I learned how to be chill. I learned how to not be chill, but do it in a respectful way. I learned so much. And those ladies, I tell you what, when it comes to issues of women's rights and women's support and helping to ensure women have body autonomy and stuff, people say, why are you so fired up? Because you don't have a vagina and you don't even deal with vaginas, because I'm gay, so I don't deal with vaginas. But you know what? I have a mother. I have a sister. I have a sister from another mister. I have Angie, who's like a sister as well. I have all these women in my life who are strong and determined, who I know will always make the right decision based on their needs and not based on their whims and all this other shit. And so I respect them to make their choices based on their needs. I don't want an abortion. Don't worry, I won't get one. I promise. If I don't, if you don't want an abortion, don't get one. But don't tell me. If you don't want a gay marriage, don't get one. Right. If you don't want to be in a gay relationship, don't have one. It's like mind your own damn business. Just don't do it. And so it's like interesting. So when this happened, these women taught me very clearly. And so I love and respected them because they helped to shape and mold me. And throughout my career, until I got into engineering, which is very male oriented and very male dominated. And when I went to my first engineering shop, it was all men. But I can tell you what, the women that got me there, they helped, they guided. And when I got into real estate in College Station, after I left engineering, I went to College Station, Texas to go back to school and just kind of get into the university in energy. And so I'm in College Station, Texas College Station, Texas at Texas A&M. And so I was there and I got into real estate. And again, two older women who knew real estate inside and out took me under their wing. And they're like, we're going to help you learn how to do it Texas style, because first of all, you talk too fast. You're from the East Coast. You talk too fast. You need to slow it down because we don't hear on that speed. You talk that speed. I don't hear that speed. And then it's funny. They taught me that. They taught me how to, in the East Coast, you don't say, how's your family? When it's business, you talk business. You don't talk family. Right. You don't talk war. In the South, especially in Texas, how's the kids? How's the weather? How's the farm? How's your animals? All these things. And I'm like, why we do that? That's not important. They're like, no, it's super important. And I had to learn that. And I even had to learn that you can't even do Halloween in College Station, Texas, because they're so damn religious that Halloween is frowned upon. So you have autumn festivals. Because I was doing, I got ready. I did this whole advertising campaign set up for myself on Halloween. And like, oh no, Halloween, no Halloween, no Halloween. And I'm like, what's up that? It's no, it's autumn festival. And they explained it to me. And sure enough, because all these these churches, they were all fired up and they kept the city. I'm like, oh Jesus. Again, women have helped to shape me and make me. And the one thing I know about them, every one of them, is they will make the decisions that are right for them based on their needs, wants, desires, and most importantly, with their health. And so I just like, I'm so blessed to have all these women in my life, and the women in my life now are just equal to that, if not more. So sorry, I got off on it. I couldn't help it. It's just like a crazy thing, So
No, it's
thanks for
all
letting me get
good.
on memory lane, folks. Thanks for letting me to do that.
Yes, yes.
And Montgomery Ward is no more because of me, I guess. I killed Montgomery Wards. Oh my God.
No, you didn't. We still get the little books. Now, I have never, but the people that lived here before
Mhm.
it's not their name. It's just, the person of the current
Right.
residence.
Current resident.
Montgomery
Right.
Woods. What in
Yeah.
the world? Yeah.
Yes, if it wasn't for current resident, from time to time, I'd get no mail.
Right. I'm like, hold on.
Do I live here? Oh, current resident. That's me. My name's first name current. Last
Wait a
name
minute.
resident.
What is it? Before I take it, what is it?
Oh, that's true too. Yes.
Right. You're like,
Was ain't no bill.
Hey, Miss Linda is in the building.
Hey, Miss Linda.
Hey.
And Rachel McCants. Rachel, I did not get your address, but I did text you a message. I messaged you on Facebook, and if you send me your address messaged on Facebook, I guarantee we'll get it that way, because I get your messages on Facebook. So again, don't post it on Facebook, Rachel. I'm sure you know that already. Just message it to me, and Rachel won my book last month.
Awesome.
And then she sent me the address, and it doesn't come through. And then last night she was live again. When we were live, she said, I don't have it. And she tried sending me, and it's not coming to my email. I don't know what's happening. I'll have to check into that. So I'm trying to get work, because Rachel, I want to send you the book.
Right?
Yes. So I'm working on it, Rachel. So send me message me in Facebook. Therefore, I know, and I'll respond once I get it there for sure. And since I see those, that works. Okay. So, right.
Cool.
So now who, Miss Shawn?
Who? How about Kelly? Kelly. Wait a minute. Let me get that right. Kathy. I'm sorry. Kathy Noel. It's a general.
Okay.
I saw the K's. That's why I was just like, wait a minute, not Kat. But hey, Kelly Diggs, how are you, love?
Yes, indeed. Good to see you, and Kelly.
Yes. And Shawana, hello, darling. Well, it was already coming out. And so, let's see if there's any other messages trying to come out for you. Kathy, are you still here? Kathy Noel? Noel? Or... Now you're singing Christmas.
I know. Yeah.
Noel.
She says she is here.
Yes, also sauce. Okay, I was seeing if there was any, because it seemed like it was some more that wanted to fly out. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Miss Kathy.
That tone.
No. It's time for you to make a decision, honey. I know when I say it like that, everybody gets scared. I know. My bad.
It's one of those. Can we talk? It
was my bad. I came in a little too hot there. Okay. But I was doing this at the same time, trying to read the rest of the cards. Okay. But you got the Two of Wands here. Okay. It's time to focus on that path instead of these distractions. Whatever it is that has your attention right now, I feel like it's a distraction and it's throwing you off of what you really need to get back on the beaten path here. It's lit up for you. You see the opening here through whatever the problems or the struggle may be. I see that all you have to do is just go through it instead of, oh, squirrel. Oh, is that a rabbit? Oh, did that thing just say something to me? Am I tripping? Next thing you know, it's dark. And now it's not, your path not lit up. Now you got to wait the next day and be like, all right, I'll get it tomorrow. Well, we're going to light that same thing up. You get going, but you stop and say, is that a squirrel? Again? Is that the same squirrel? So here's the thing. Get focused. Stay focused. Stay focused on your goals, whatever it may be, because it's like the solution is right there. Okay. It's lit up for you. So let's get focused. Let's get, what is that? Tunnel vision. Okay. When you get tunnel vision, you don't see too much of is that squirrel over there? Okay. It's not tripping. Oh, that's a deer over there. I'm not tripping. Oh, that's a rabbit. That rabbit better stay over there, because that's going to get you further, okay? And it's going to get you to that solution. You do have something coming in here. This is the Page of Swords. I feel like it's some knowledge or an idea may be coming through, like someone giving you an idea, or you may be speaking to someone and all of a sudden they say something and boom, you was like, oh, that's all I needed to do. That's all I needed to do. Yeah, because squirrels, the deer, the rabbit then got you all discombobulated and you can't even stay on the path. See how you're not on the path? You still over here sitting in the grass trying to figure out, like, is this bag too heavy? It's too much. Get focused, get back on it. And when you do this, the message that's coming is the message, is the answer you have been seeking, if that makes sense. You put out a question. What we say earlier, you look for a sign, right? You ask for a sign from the universe or spirit, and spirit's like, how many signs do I got to tell you or give you? Okay, now this one that I'm giving you is from us, but it's going to come through someone else. Okay, it's going to be a messenger coming in for that. But let me tell you what this idea message that's coming through, that's elevation. Hunty is setting you up. 10 of Pentacles. It is setting you all the way up so you can have this treasure box is yours. And it's not just a little bit, it's overflowing, and keep overflowing with a financial abundance, or not just financial abundance, but I feel like abundance in all areas in your life. When we say abundance, first thing people think of is money. Well, in some cases, but in other cases, it can be love, emotional, healthiness, whatever it may be, but it's peace in that area in your life, and it's what you've been asking for. You got the 6 of Cups. Trust the process. Trust how it's given to you. Okay, trust that it's from spirit. It's not like, hi, I got you, let me take it right back. No. It's yours, but it's trust issues, because that probably has happened in the past. Someone gave you something and said, oh, you know what, you don't deserve it, let me take it right back. And you're like, okay, well, damn, I really liked it, I put all my energy into it. Nah, that's cool, let me take it right back. And then it's the next one, let me take that right back. And you're like, oh, hell no, you got one more person to take something from me. Well, trust this. Trust that this is an amazing gift. Also, I love these sunflowers that's here. That this one is so different. Each deck is different, but to stand out even more, this is how even the cups are lit, saying that this is the cup for you. This is a gift that's coming to you. The 3 of Pentacles been showing up for a lot of y'all today, and that's really good energy. It's talking about collaborating, working with others, and learning, not just working, but learning from others as well. Learning a new skill, or even mastering what you already do now. But this is great energy. I just feel like you just got to get back focused. It's time to work smarter, not harder. King of Swords. The wisdom that you are receiving is definitely from spirit. Look at it. A breakthrough is happening for you. It's setting you up. Okay, these pentacles, you are getting set up. You got news of financial abundance, and this is new energy. It's nothing old. This is all brand new energy. So welcome this in. Just stop letting distractions get the best of you. And that's what I have for you.
I'm going to turn to the cards. Because I love the reading. That's great. I love it. So I'm like, I don't know if I can even outdo that one. It's like, whatever. So,
well, you know what? I love this deck because it shows different interpretations, and little things catches your eye. You're like, this what stands out. This could be what you're going through, or this is what you could be getting, or whatever. Look out for it.
Alrighty then. What I got here? Okay. um, don't worry. Okay.
Mm.
I see you. I see that there's like a challenge that you're working through. There's a challenge that you're working through, and it's concerning. You're concerned about it, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And gosh, you have so many emotions running through your mind right now, and you're just, it's like, I don't know, you're all over the place. Did you is this about a child? A child, because this is the did a new child arrive? Because this is the triumph. This is the, though this is usually the judgment card. When I see this, this is also like the triumph, the trumpets blowing, the angels delivering. So do you have this is about a child? Did you have a new child? Do you have a son or grandson that just came into the world? And is there like a concern about health issue there? If it is, again, don't worry. That he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. The only problem is he's bringing some budgetary issues with him. So unfortunately,
That's why that money
I'm picking up some
situation.
medical costs and so some what do you call it? Some deductibles and things. There's going to be a
Yes.
financial cost attached to it. But don't let that is not the key right now, and don't even let that get into your head. Don't buy it. Say, you know what? I don't care. I have this beautiful angel, and again, I'm getting it's yours. I don't think it's like a grandchild, even though I said grandchild earlier as well. It could be. I'm getting the energy that it's your child. Did you just have a child, and is that the case? And this is the new life, new beginning, and this is your beginning. This is your new beginning, because again, you're now seeing things in a different. Look at this, two aces.
Right.
Two aces. That's like, yes. And so yeah, this is interesting. This is this is just going to change everything about you and about the way in which you think, about way in which you do things. This is a whole energy. Can you confirm at least, is there a new child? Because
She said my grandson has
grandson. So it is grandson. I was picking up son. So yeah, there you go.
He was born 7 days ago.
There you go. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Yes. But there was some health complications, because I'm getting health complications. I'm getting, and that of course ties into, so is it your daughter then? Because again, there's going to be an economic struggle there because of that. And so you need to be there to help that, because that's important. It's going to be again, help them understand to not even worry about the cost right now. Don't worry about money. Don't worry that can be resolved later. Make sure that child is healthy, wealthy in abundance, wealthy in physical form, because so he stated that, did he state, it's a he, right? Because I'm getting a he. And grandson. Okay. I missed that part. Sorry. And so did he stay in the hospital? Was he in the hospital because of something that wasn't, again, I'm getting the feeling like he had some issues at first. So
yeah.
is he home now?
What's this Omni?
Let me pop over and see. Put my glasses on. Can't read without the glasses. Where are we at here?
Well, Kathy.
Can I get a general? It says my thing's not.
Oh, you gotta go.
Updated. I see. Oh yeah, point 7. It will provide for him exactly. Don't worry. I don't see the other.
Oh yeah, it's right after Harley.
He said still there.
No, my grandson has TRISOMY 18.
I don't see that.
At 13:57:14. Oh, that's my time. It will be what time?
No, I don't see that message. Oh yeah, it's up here. What is
okay?
Trusami? I don't know what Trusami is.
I don't even know what that is. I never heard of that.
Yeah, it was like off my screen already. Trusami. So that makes sense. So he spent some time in the hospital before he came home again. Is that right? She said, Kathy Noel, I know what Trusami 21. What is 18? Can y'all tell me what Trusami is?
Yeah, what is that? Can we start off with what that is?
Yeah.
Because what I'm getting, as you were saying, out of don't worry, I'm also getting. Oh, is it the eyes?
Is it eyes? Because I'm getting, because I interesting, because even I was drawn. Is it eyes?
Because they're saying the solutions for the money wise is taken care of already. It's just she needs to be in clear mind
Yes.
because these are distractions. Like, all right, Down syndrome.
Okay.
Try so
21 is Down
me
syndrome. So what is
21 is
18?
okay. It's Down syndrome. So what's 18?
Oh, let me look it up real quick. Let me
Never
pop
heard of
trisomy 18. Edwards
It's
syndrome.
a human, huh?
It's called Edwards syndrome. Severe
The
genetic
rare,
disorder
yep.
causes multiple birth defects and low life expectancy. Learn about the causes. Okay.
They have it's a rare genetic disorder that occurs when a person has
3
a extra
copies of
copy,
chromosome 18.
18, or in all the cells.
Yeah.
So complications.
Low birth weight. Sometimes heart defects and so forth. Yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this happens at the beginning. The first month is crucial.
Yeah.
But don't worry about that. Keep pouring love. Keep pouring
Absolutely.
all
Yep.
this good energy.
Yep.
He's going to be so fine. He's
Yeah, and
already fine.
Yeah, and don't give in to the negative. Don't give in. It's easy to worry and think of what ultimately could happen, but you know what? Don't bring that in. Don't draw that in. Don't let your family go down that road. Don't even entertain that concept. Entertain the fact that he's your grandson. He's from your stock. He's strong as hell. And he's going to fight, and he's going to be fine. Make sure that you don't make sure anytime the family starts getting in that mode of, don't let them look them up. Look my face. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm serious. Really focus on keeping them positive. Focus on keeping them on the target of he's coming home and we are going, he's et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Don't, because again, don't draw in the negative. Don't allow it to seep in. And by bringing and keeping the vibrations high, when people around him visiting, make sure their vibrations are high. Talk to them and say, you know what, you need to go in with high vibrations. Before they go in, they should have music playing. They should be watching and hearing comedy or something, because their high vibrational level will in turn send their energy to him, and his energy, he needs high vibration right now, not low vibration.
Yes.
So and his angels are around him too. And if I were you, I'd be calling in your angels and I'd say, hey, I don't need the help right now. Go be around him. I would send in your spirit guides and your angels to help him and be around him. Embrace this young man, embrace this little boy, because he is full of love and light, love and light. And he just needs the love and light, high energy vibration.
Gotta be. Okay? Everybody has to be in high energy, and it's very, very important. Exactly. It's like uplifting. But what you're doing, you're pouring all that high energy into that body, into that temple. So it can just keep glowing. And over time, you start seeing, you're like, oh, okay, everybody start taking breathers. But at the same time, hey, this is what you needed to hear of keep going, keep moving forward. Ain't no going back. Don't let other people tell you what they experience. Everybody is different. Okay. Don't let things scare you, because this is a sensitive time right now. But this is also the most important time to pour in high energy.
Yes. And most importantly, remind them before they walk into his room, if he was in ICU, before he walked into ICU, before they come in any contact with him in a room in which he's in, tell them, set your mindset. You got to be positive. You got to get your vibrations up. You got to walk in happy and full of life, and that energy will reflect on him. Remember, if you, and I will give you an example, if you are going to a party and you are set and you walk in and it is a dud, you feel the energy drop, you feel it. And the people around you feel it. If you're in a bad mood and you walk into a room, they feel your energy. And then so again, bring your energy, bring your A game. Make sure everybody brings their A game to that child. Make sure they're bringing their high energy, because that energy exchange is super important, because he'll pick up on that high energy and you'll help him as well. So make sure that even if they're going through issues and concerns about whatever, they need to leave that at the door. That's them. That's them and their drama. They need to focus on him and his situation, and they need to make sure they are in high drama. They're in high energy. They need to have high vibrational levels when they walk in, so that they can transmit that high vibrational energy to him. and
You
give
know,
him.
another thing that I want to say to recommend that, I didn't mean to cut you off,
No, no, you're
but
good.
you know how you already got to wash your hands right before touching the baby. As they're washing their hands, tell them, release all that negative energy. Just really do a deep cleanse on the hands. That's another form of cleansing
Yep.
the body, cleansing your aura. Okay. Before even walking in. I also even will put a black tourmaline at the doorway, okay, for extra protection.
Yes.
And what black tourmaline does at the doorway, it transmute whatever energy is going on with that person before even walking in. It transmute it, take it away, dispel it and put it into positive energy.
Mm-hmm.
So you getting a double shield, okay, with a black tourmaline crystal. It could be over the door, it can be black obsidian, just I prefer either those two because those are the most powerful cleansing
Yep.
and of dispelling negativity.
Yep.
Okay. And then turn it around and make it into positive energy.
Yep.
Regardless, it does that on its own. And
Mm-hmm.
you don't even have to cleanse those because it's a cleansing agent all by itself.
Exactly.
Okay. So you can do that. You can do selenite. Selenite keeps the charge. I will put selenite somewhere in the room near the child as well. So it helps recharge those, the immune system, the body itself. Okay. Because it's all connected. We are all connected.
Absolutely.
We are all connected.
Yep.
Just by us pouring in this energy,
Yep.
we don't never seen the child, nothing. But
Yep.
just pouring this energy, this is also helping.
Yep.
But Miss Kathy, you are the enforcer right now for your grandson. Okay.
Exactly. And he was strong enough to have his energy come to
Heck
us. We need
yeah.
to pick up on that energy for us both to pick up on the energy of him
Yeah.
being. So again, he's a strong one. He's strong.
Yeah.
And know that again, you were meant to be here and hear this message. Otherwise,
Mm-hmm.
we wouldn't call. I mean, it just was meant that you needed to hear this today. You needed
Yes,
to. I'm
had
so
to.
glad
You
we were
had
able to
to.
give that to you.
So I'm so glad I picked on your name.
Yes, exactly.
But at the same time, cleanse your energy too. Because as you pour, and people are going to be pouring into you because the mama is going to need someone to lean on. Also, you dispel it as well. Okay.
Yep.
You release it as well. Don't hold on to it. Stay positive. Because one thing that you want to make sure you are looking for or pay attention to when it does arrive is those opportunities of solutions when it comes to the financial of them bills.
Exactly.
Okay. Because
Yep.
you got to be clear headed.
Yep.
Because you can be like, oh, yeah, no, I already got that paperwork signed and done. I just forgot to turn it in. So it's like, be on your P's and Q's right now.
Yep.
To stay focused, but don't lose yourself neither. Okay.
Nope. And make sure that you decompress.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, even though you're not the parent, as a grandparent, you may even feel, again, because you're disconnected, but you're not disconnected. People think, oh, we're
Mm-hmm.
grandparents. No, believe me, they're connected. So
Mm-hmm.
when you leave the hospital or when you hang up from a phone call as an update or those kind of things, make sure that you decompress. And you can't. And I know it's going to sound hard, but you can't own this either. You can't
Right.
absorb you because unfortunately, you're still living too, and you have to
Mm-hmm.
function and to live. So you have to find a way to make sure that you balance the wants and needs and also your emotions about his wants and needs, and make sure that both are being taken care of. So make sure that you are taking care of yourself. If you are not careful, you may wind up becoming unhealthy. And should you,
Yes.
you serve no one. You
No
absolutely
one.
take
No
care of everyone.
one.
So you can't allow yourself to do that. Okay. Make sure that you're staying healthy. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. You're eating, you're
Absolutely.
taking care of the things that you do to function on daily life. Also make sure that you're keeping your vibrations and energies up high too, so that you
Mm-hmm. I was just about to say the
strong.
same thing. Yep.
Yep. So it's
Yeah.
super important. Okay.
This is going to be over. It's not something that's going to be lingering around. This is just the hot stage right now because this is the first month. The first month is apparently the hardest month.
Yeah.
Okay. So stay focused on putting out the positive energy, putting that out, pushing that out. Okay.
Yep. So blessings, love, and light to you.
Yes, Auntie.
Absolutely. Blessings, love,
Yes.
and
And
light.
if you need anyone to talk to, we are here. All of us are here. If and not judging your situation or anything.
But I'll give you a warning. This is a warning. If you know me, my memory is terrible because the good thing
Yes.
is when I
When we
read,
do a reading,
it
we're
leaves me.
done.
And so Shauna and Angie both had to remind me, oh, this is the person we read like 3 weeks ago. And they did. I'm like, oh, okay. Because sometimes I'm doing the same. I'll do the same reading because I'm picking up the same energies. And they're like, yeah, you read for them 3 weeks ago. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That meant it
The
was.
only way, how I remember is the names. Okay. Kathy is spelled with a K, not with a C. I'm going to remember. And then Noel. I mean, we just sung Christmas song. So
Exactly.
that's how I remember now. Details of this?
Yeah.
I'm like Don, but like certain things stand out,
Yeah.
especially the grandson. That will stand out.
Yeah. And don't take it personally.
It's unique. I've never heard of this.
Me neither. That was the first for me. I had no idea what that was.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I know he was coming through and he wanted to be discussed. And so I'm like,
but he also wanted y'all to know that he's going to be fine. He a fighter. Let him fight. Yep. Let him fight. Indeed. And don't give up on him.
Absolutely. If you have a chance, folks, don't forget to go to the YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, I do the weekly videos for each of the signs, the zodiac signs. So go check out your zodiac sign and see what's happening this week. This is Thursday, but the readings last all the way through Sunday. So again, the good part is you'll have an idea of what to do this weekend and how to prepare for it. And of course, tomorrow I'll be uploading. Tomorrow and Saturday I upload for the following week, and so they'll be popping up too. So again, YouTube, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, Sonoran, 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 Mystic Tarot. Okay, just helping you spell it, because sometimes people ask me and I'm like, I'll help you with it. I'm good. We can do that. We can do that. I live in the Sonoran Desert, so that's why I went with Sonoran.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Perfect sense. And for my YouTube as well, I do the shorts for the weeklies, okay? Because we don't want to talk that long. I don't want to do all that editing. So we're going to do the minute.
And I love her minutes, by the way. They're wonderful. You need to watch.
Yeah, it's straight to the point. Bam. Those, make sure you are subscribed. I even post them on TikTok and on not just YouTube, but on Facebook as well. So that would be the 3 places. They are reels on Facebook, but whatever. But the pre-order, right? I'm done with the pre-order planner. Make sure this is the hard copy. This is for 2025. The link is in the chat if you can't scan that code. Okay. Yep. This is it has so many new features, new things that's in it. But it gives you for each month what's going on, the major. Now it's a lot astrology stuff that goes on in each month, but I just break down the major stuff because I ain't got time to be typing all that other stuff up, because it can get overwhelming, especially if you don't know the planets or astrology talk. Okay, so this is a easy. I'm summarizing a lot of the astrology events. It gives you the description. It gives you deep. I went deeper with the questions this time for journal questions, and it gives you crystals for the month. It gives you, staying focused, holds you accountable of what to get done for your goals for the month, for the week, all that good stuff. And then it also gives you a reflection at the end of the month, so you can write down what happened during the month, what transpired, how did you feel, did you get this done, did you receive this, are you closer to your dream, whatever is a part for that. And there's a surprise. I'm not going to say it. You got to purchase it. There is a surprise in there for each month. So make sure you pre-order today. It ships out December something. Don't know the date for sure, but it is on the site, on the website. So the digital will become available soon as well. But right now we're focusing on the hard copy.
Exactly. And
Yeah, and it's the same price as last
nice.
last time. Yeah.
Nice.
So we stayed with it, even though I gave y'all extra. Okay.
And here's the commercial.
And all astrology lovers, get ready to unlock the secrets of the universe with the 2025 Astrology Adventure Planner. This all-in-one planner features astrological transits, moon phases, journal prompts, and so much more. It's your guide to manifesting your dreams while staying aligned with the stars and planets. Set powerful monthly goals, track weekly tasks, and reflect with thoughtful journal prompts that help you stay focused and inspired. Pre-order now and make 2025 your magical year yet. Pre-order today. Pre-order your 2025 Astrology Adventure Planner today at goddesspower.net. Again, that's at goddesspower.net.
All righty then. I love that commercial.
Thank you. I love it too. I do have a shorter one, you guys. That was just the main. I do have a shorter one, but I've spent time with this one. Okay. Time.
Yes. Folks, you really don't understand what it takes to do this.
Man.
It takes, because you have to find individual reels and they have
Yes.
to and also their stuff. I'm telling you,
The music. And you wonder why, web people or whatever, I don't know what they call them, content people that does this stuff. Do you wonder why they charge y'all so much? This is the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
That is the reason why. For something that's 30 seconds or 45 seconds or whatever, it takes hours to do.
Yeah. And the funny part is, if it's seamless, then it's like, oh, that was nice, and you move on. Well, then the job was done. But at the same time, you can't, because it was so seamless and so well done, that you don't see the amount of work, because you're thinking, oh, it's just good. And it's like, no, believe me, that takes work to make it good. Otherwise, you notice and you're like, oh, that was nasty, or that was something.
Yes. Finding the right music, going through thousands of songs just to find the right music, the right pictures, the right video, all of that, and then you got to put it all together. Yeah.
There you go. So that's the Astrology Adventure Journal, available now, but not on
now on Amazon.
Exactly. And remember, Miss Shauna will sign every one that you order, and these are wonderful for Christmas gifts too, by the way. Just saying,
doggone it. Just saying.
And do we have a little interloper that popped in there?
A what? Yeah.
An interloper.
Yep. That's a nice word for them.
Yeah.
Interloper.
I'm going to call him something else.
I don't know this heifer. We don't know this heifer.
Exactly.
Hoppo don't know him neither.
Well, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let's do one more and then we're out of here. Who are we going to do? Who is here, who wants a reading, who hasn't gotten one in a while, and who is ready to say your name? Say your name.
Be Beyonce. No, that's Destiny's Child. Say your
Destiny's name. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. That was before the group broke up.
From Houston.
Yes. Okay. General or question? General or question?
It's interesting. I was drawn to Louise, and she just popped up again. So why don't we do Louise?
There we go.
But Louise, is it general or specific? Let us know. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Lord, I just cleared out a room there. Lost a number of brain cells. General, absolutely.
Oh, snap. Of course. The last one got all these. Ooh, you got a message. Louise, there's some big changes happening in your life. And I'm talking about big major changes. Are you ready?
Do tell.
Let me get share going. Let me push this back. Okay, let's start off. Page of Cups, Louise. Page of Cups. It's a message coming, a messenger coming through. Let me get a clarifier of what they are bringing in. I feel like this is like a new person coming into your life. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, a new person. I wouldn't say a male or a female, but I'm getting feminine energy here, and they are just so well put together. Queen of Pentacles is so well put together. It's like, yes, honey, what else do you need? I'm a great man. I can do this. I can do that, and it's just I feel like it's more of like this mothering type of energy, this mothering type of love that goes with it. Let's just keep going. Seven of Pentacles, maybe it come out. Seven of Pentacles. This is also saying, don't give up. Okay, wherever you are in life, don't give up. You may feel like you've been putting all this energy into life, into a relationship, into your career, into whatever, right? And you haven't seen no results from it. But this is saying, don't give up. It's still growing. It's still going, okay? It's not ready to pull from that tree. It's not ripe enough. The fruit is not ready. It's not sweet enough. But this is telling you, don't give up. Keep waiting. But also this is helping you with patience. Okay. When we say wait, you say, damn it, how long this time? And we say patience. All right, if I hear that word one more time, that's Angie word. Angie hate that word, patience, right? But you have the Emperor, but you are in control. You are the one that's in control of what's going on as far as in how to handle it. Okay, just don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on the situation. Keep moving forward, because what you are building your empire. You are building, or this wonderful bridge with others, but you're gaining so much knowledge, but you're not afraid to fight for what you need. But listen, what's coming in is this Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new beginning, definitely coming in for you. New financial beginning coming through. I also feel it could be a new job. It could be a new career, something huge as far as in bringing in the coins. But this is a blessing from Spirit. Okay, you do have the Knight of Swords. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? From the words of the great Don, get her done.
You're done.
Get her done. Okay, because what you're doing is you're not being stagnant. You're allowing Spirit to lead you. You're allowing this to happen for you. You have the 10 of Wands. No more carrying this heavy load. No more carrying, these burdens. You're dropping them off. You're freeing yourself. And as you free yourself, look at here, you got this tower moment. This is when Spirit is stepping in. Spirit gave you all these warnings, gave you all these opportunities. Should we play Victoria? Do you have Victoria up? No?
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yep. Valerie, yeah.
Valerie, yes.
Yeah.
It was a V.
Healing journey. About 2 years ago. My life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my ass. And so I needed to really change the way I was living.
Well, you're getting pushed out the window. Okay? You're getting pushed out the window. You're not falling on your on your butt, you're falling on your face. Okay? But you're going to get right back up. This is the opportunity. This is that new beginning. In a way, a lot of people be afraid of the tower moments, but I appreciate them because it's like, it's getting me out of my comfort zone. This had to happen anyway. So let me reprogram my mind to seeing the positive out of it instead of the negative, like, oh Lord, here we go. And this is it. This is the end of the world. You know, that no. Flip the script. Take it, own it, get back up, dust yourself off. Okay, now you got my attention. What's next? You're being open, and that's what it is. Now you're ready to move forward after that whole debacle of falling on your face. And no, Spirit is like, all right, we got to break you down to build you right back up. But guess who's in control of building you back up? You are. You are. All this time when you're thinking, oh, this is this person, this is this situation, this is this. It's your turn now. Now it's time for you to rewrite your story. Write the whole book, honey. Rewrite the whole book. Go into what's driving you? What is that passion? What is it that you love doing? That's where you're going into. Okay. 3 of Cups. When I say new beginning, I mean new circle too. Okay. You can't bring them, let me see, Pookie, Ray, and them. You can't bring them forward because they ain't ready to elevate. Okay. They not. You got to keep meeting them there. And when you are coming up and they want to stay right here, you like, Pookie, y'all got to stay where you at. Okay. Meet me here. But I got to move on. I got to have a new circle of people. And so take the leap. Oh, this is a beautiful story. Take the leap. What you waiting on? You think you're going to fall or fail? No, failure is an opportunity of learning something new, learning from your mistakes and moving forward. I didn't have to do no clarify. Only one because of the person that you're meeting. But other than that, this is saying, take the risk. Mm-hmm. Your whole situation here is about to change. Your whole life is about to change because you have 3 major arcana here. Anytime I see 3 major arcana, oh yes, I love this deck. 3 major arcana, it is a major shift is happening. A major change is happening. So go with it. Go with it. That's what I have. What do you have?
The only thing I can add to it that I picked up is I get the feeling like you're the world's warrior. And so it's like, you can fight and you can fight and you can fight for causes and for everybody else, which goes back to what Sean was saying. You want to rise people up, which is wonderful. But you also have to make sure that as you're rising people up, that you are not it's not detrimental to you for the energy that you exhaust. Because remember, you only have so much energy, so much time, so much resources. And so you have to pick and choose the causes. You have to pick and choose the energy you wish to exert and figure out where it will do the best good and make sure that that's where you focus. Because if you scattershot, and what I mean by scattershot is that you do a lot of things for a lot of people and a little bit for each that way. Because again, you have to divide your time so much that no one's happy. And most of the time, everyone's a little displeased because they're like, okay, but I needed more of this, or you needed to do this. And so what I would strongly recommend is that as you are going through this cycle, this shakeup, as you're getting through, you make sure that you're learning the lesson that let me dedicate myself to a few things, make sure I'm focusing on certain things, and therefore I can give them far more attention and I can be far better with them and at them than I was by just trying to do so much. Because if you overextend yourself too much, you will find that not everybody's happy, and most people will complain because they didn't get this or they weren't served this or whatever in the sense of what they were hoping you would accomplish. So make sure that you under promise and over deliver. And I will tell you what, in any kind of situation in life and business and friendships and everything else, if you under promise and you over deliver, you're going to be treated so well, because again, the problem is often we over promise and under deliver.
Mm-hmm.
Then people are upset saying, wait a minute, you said, and then you spend more time defending it. So again, find a few things, go to the wall on those things. I mean, fight as hard as you can if that's what
Hell
you
yeah.
have, that strength and determination. I see you are a fighter. I get that energy, but at the same time, make sure you do them well. And then also leave them at the door when you come home. Leave them at the door. If you bring in that energy, all you do is wear yourself out, and you can't do that. So remember, you have finite energy, finite time, and finite resources. Therefore, take in consideration who gets what time when, and then make sure that you schedule time for yourself as much as you schedule it for everybody else. If you schedule 2 hours for this person, 2 hours for this cause, 2 hours for this meeting, 2 hours for me. Make sure you in that, because often we get into a point where we're like, oh, I got to do this and this and this and this, and you're always taking care of everybody else, and your needs fall to the wayside, and then you are useful to no one. So that's what I would suggest.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go. No more waiting around. Make your
Exactly.
changes. What's that? There's no change if there's no action.
There's no change if there's no change.
Right.
Yeah. If you don't make change, then they ain't going to be no change. So again, there's no change if there's no change. So exactly.
Just like that, girl.
Exactly.
But this new person, this new energy that's coming through, it's going to be this. It feels like it's going to be a great friend, also an experienced friend. Okay, a friend that is not just a yes person, a friend that will tell you like it is. Okay, but also helps. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, like I said, both walk in the same direction. You're going to find you have you share a lot of things in common, which is super important, because that's why you connect so well, because you realize, wow, this person is walking my path. They understand me, and and I tell you, and there's nothing better than a friend that comes without judgment. They'll talk to you, and they'll give you advice and stuff, but the judgment, no, and that's wonderful. So that's what this energy is about. The energy is coming toward you.
Because then you're not a friend no more. Now it's a certain care that it's a sisterhood, a motherhood. It's like that whole feel of a family. Like that's what a soul family is. That's what a soul tribe means.
Yep.
Okay. When people ask, "Oh, I want to have a soul tribe," I'm like, "Okay." Now, it's not just a regular friendship. These people take they take these relationships very, very seriously. And sometimes it's the smallest circle that you ever have.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And the question, when people ask me about that, like, how do you do this? I'm saying, what have you done to make it happen? What have you done to create it? It's like, they think that, if I want it, then I'll just go out and say it, and all of a sudden somebody will pop up and they'll be like, no. It takes time to cultivate that. It takes time to work it and to make it's interesting, because the reality is you don't really make it. It just kind of triggered me. You don't really make it. It makes itself, because you put the work and time in to just be a friend. And then over time, because you did the work, because you made the commitment, because you proved to them that you were going to be there, all of a sudden the relationship goes to a higher level of family bond, because you've proven it. You didn't set out to do it. You just happened.
You just did it.
A confirmation of the work that you put in. So do the work, and then let the situation do what it needs to do, and don't be surprised if that's what happens. But don't set out to create the family and the.
Oh, no! Don't force it now.
Yeah, because that never works. It never works.
No, because then those people turn into enemies.
Yes,
but enemies can be your best teachers. But then, why even set yourself up for the enemy?
Yeah. Don't take that journey if you don't need it. Leave it for somebody else. As I say in my readings, take what resonates with you. Leave the rest behind.
Please leave it.
Yeah.
Leave it.
Well, that said, I think we are done, Miss Shauna. I don't even know what time it is.
It felt good to read y'all again.
Lord, I'm surprised Kenny hasn't come in and told you, Shauna. Shauna.
You ain't seen them in the chat? No, I've heard bags of chips, so he's fine.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Yes,
I
yes.
guess he earned them though for this workout he had.
But
tonight.
I did fix some food before coming live, so
Nice.
I kind of, like I know I'm gonna be on here a little bit longer than usual. So here, this is gonna hold you over.
Especially with the first one back. It's been good having you back. I love
Right.
it. I love
Oh man, it's been amazing as well.
And thank you all for coming. And remember, your energies, the energies you bring to us, the energies that you allow us to tap into is what makes these readings work. Without your energies, we would be nutting. And we do appreciate it. We know that.
Yes.
And do
Yes.
me a
If you
favor.
didn't get a reading today, don't you fret. Tomorrow you have the Gabriel Project. Right. With Love White Warriors and Scott Underwood. Okay. If you missed last night's amazing reading and want to see something in action, and when a loved one came through.
Yeah, this folks, go to. You can watch the whole thing. I think it'd be great to watch it. But if you want to skip right to true non-Hollywood scripted mediumship, okay, you want to see how real mediumship works. You're going to experience a mediumship here at the 43rd minute. Go to the 43rd minute, and it starts there, and it's just myself and Angie initially, and you'll see how another medium comes in with us, and she's picking up the same energy that we are picking up. We're all three in different places. The woman who the energy came in for was in New York, so again a fourth place. And it shows you how strong energy can be. When they want to talk to you from the other side, they will. And then they'll find the way to make it happen. And they did. They brought the young man energy brought his mom to us. Angie picked up on that, and before you know it, it bloomed into an amazing thing. It's about an hour. The mediumship read was about an hour, which we never do an hour online. But he had so much energy and so much thing he wanted mom to know, and she needed to hear this. So I'm telling you, do yourself a favor. And I hate to say it that way because I was involved, and therefore it sounds like I'm egotistical. But with spirit, it's not egotistical. Reality is, when you had a damn good mediumship hit, and when it sucked. And I'm telling you, this is one of the strongest, most important ones. And more importantly, you're not watching Hollywood. You're not watching this movie and everything else. And the way it's supposed to be, this is how it works. And bringing closure, bringing understanding to a mom who needed it most. And when you watch and you see the information that he gives us as we go along and how we're telling that to mom, so mom knows, and then for mom to eventually tell us why this day was the day it needed to be and why he brought her here, you'll understand how your spirit guides, how your family on the other side, how they truly do work for your best interest, and they're there when you need them. And you'll understand it when you see this. I mean, tell you, this is one of the strongest, again, one of the strongest readings I've done in a long time, a mediumship hit I've done in a long time. And to have that same energy tap 3 different people in 3 different cities to share with a mom in a 4th city, it's crazy. And we all picked up information. It's not just me, not just Angie, not just all of us, and it's great. So I strongly
That's
suggest,
awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So make sure y'all check that out.
Absolutely. And it is Halloween, so have a great celebration.
Halloween.
Tomorrow is today is All Hallows Eve. Tomorrow is All Saints Day, and tonight the veil is thin. So call on your spirit guides tonight. Call on the energies. If you want to talk to somebody who is crossed over, somebody who has passed on, if you really want to reach out and talk to them, tonight is a good night to do it. A good day to do it is the day. You don't need tonight.
And someone has a video, a great meditation. I just wanted to slide that in just a little bit. Make sure you check out this video to do your meditation. It's amazing. I'm telling you, get a notebook and and a pen, honey. When you're done, there's messages that's going to be coming through as well. So
yes, And so when you're about 2/3 of the way through this, you will have the experience and open up to be able to hopefully connect to your loved ones. And again, the veil is thin right now, so this is a good time to
Yes.
reach out and make that connection, because again, but make sure you go in with a high vibrational. So before you do this, do something to laugh, do something to dance, do something to get the energy up, because you want to have your level here vibration wise, because spirit's levels are here. If you're down here and you expect them to connect, it's going to be harder. But if you raise your vibration before you start that, you're closer to them, and you can find the connection, which is nice. So again, raise your vibration before you watch this video. Make sure that you are
Yes.
fired up and ready and excited and happy or whatever, because that's how you're going to make it easier for them to connect to you. Spirit is up here. You need to bring
Yes.
your level up. Okay.
Anytime, even when you're
And
manifesting, you don't manifest from low vibrations.
no,
Okay. Because
no,
you're going to be like, well, I did this ritual and nothing worked. Well, the expectations of it, what do you expect? Don't get no
exactly.
attitude with it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, when you put it out there, let it go. Let it go. When you tell the universe something, and it's going to give you, the universe is funny. It's going to give you exactly what you're asking for.
Mhm.
So are you ready for it? For what you're asking for? Or you just blowing smoke out your butt?
Exactly.
Just because this is, I want this, I want that, and I was never told no.
Exactly.
Guess what? Universe said, well, wait a minute. I'll give it to you when the timing is right. And it's usually right when the vibrations is high and when it's aligned with your highest and greatest good. Okay.
Exactly.
Because it doesn't know positive or negative. The
Mm.
universe knows this is what you asked for. This is what I'm going to
Yep.
give you.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's why you be very specific when you ask, because you're gonna get if you're gonna get what you wanted and you ask for it, you get it. And you're like, damn, I should have
Boom.
been clearer. I should have been more
This
precise.
should have been very clear. Yeah, all the
Yeah.
way.
It's
You
like,
gotta go. You gotta be so clear with
yep,
the details when you're manifesting. Because if not, it's like, well, you asked for a car.
exactly.
You asked to win the lottery.
Yep. You
You
got your
didn't say how
$4.
much. Here's your $2. You won
Exactly.
the lottery.
Yep.
Here's your Pinto. Here's your car.
Oh, Shauna, you went way back with Pinto.
I did.
Lord have mercy.
I
Lord
did.
have mercy.
I went all the
People are
way.
like, what's a Pinto? It's like you can tell your generation if you don't know what a Pinto
Oh
is.
yeah. If you don't know what a Pinto is, go look it up.
Look it up.
Look it
Exactly.
up.
Exactly. Well, again, thank you, Miss Shauna, for coming in.
Yes.
And I love
We're
it.
back on Thursdays if we're not
Absolutely.
traveling. Okay.
Absolutely. Yes. And I won't be traveling until on a Thursday for a little while, I think. So I'm good. So yeah.
Okay.
The holiday
Well, yeah.
season's coming though, so there'll maybe a shift here and there. But yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. With that, again, everybody, thank you so much for popping in. We truly appreciate it. We're going to get out of here, and I'm going to play probably, since I don't think I have an exit video.
The Halloween.
Yeah, let's do the Halloween to get us out of here. This is again, welcome to Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Happy
Bye, y'all.
Halloween.